I, yeah. No, no, yeah, just capital F though. I don't know if it matters though on Twitch. Oh yeah, because I bought the bundle. That was my last title. I haven't even started my stream yet though, I don't think. Okay. Right. I don't even have a camera yet. Yeah, it's because I don't have like what do you call it? Valorant on right now on my main monitor. I have to like sign into all my shit again for some reason. Because I am live, I turned on my OBS, but I haven't changed my other thing that I have that allows me to look at chat and shit. Yeah. Some people find it easier to stream on Streamlabs though than OBS. OBS is a little bit more complicated, but I think it's a better program regardless. So I just do OBS. No. Hey, Aaron, the motherfucker he doesn't even get on anymore. Yeah. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Alright, you guys should be able to see my thing now, right? Or Valorant. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna... What do you mean 4K? Nobody has 4K, okay, that makes your actually... And he doesn't even have 4K. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna go to their settings. So everybody go in your settings. And you guys should all be in this fucking training place as well. Go to practice. And do the shooting range, Noah. Yeah, go, like... Yeah, do the shooting range, and then it should spawn you pretty much right in front of this shit. Now, the shooting range. I don't know. Do the shooting one. There should be 4 options. The shooting one will take you... Alright. Are you here yet? No? Alright. No, we're all gonna be in our separate little shooting range. But this is a place where you can come on here and warm up too. If you guys want to. Oh, what was that? No, it doesn't. Just pick somebody that looks up to you. You're not really going to be using their abilities. But like, this is probably the character I am is the character that gets used probably like the most out of all the characters in this game. Wait, what? Jet. It's like this. I'm playing the girl that had white hair. Yeah, she's easily. She got a nerf recently, but she's still the best character. Or one of the best characters. Alright, the first things you're going to do is just press your escape button on the keyboard and then just go to settings and then go to general. And then on general you're going to have sensitivity aim. I play on 0.367. You guys don't have to pick the same one. Yeah, the best thing you want to do, that's hella fast as fuck by the way, like... the best thing you're gonna want to do is, so like right now, put your cursor in the middle, and then move your mouse like to the right, and then like you should be able to do a 180 with like a little bit of your mouse pad left. That's how I check mine. So I move my mouse all the way to like from the middle position that I have it on or whatever, and just move my hand over, and it should do a 180. Escape on the keyboard, top left. That's how you guys should be getting your sense. So if your sense right now is whatever it is, and you put your thing in front of you, and you go to a 180 to look behind you, and you have like hella mouse space left because you could probably do like 2 circles or some shit. That's like too fast then, most likely. So just do 1 circle, do your mouse, like have it set to where you feel comfortable. Yeah, 4 circles, holy fuck, bro. That's fast as fuck. So like put your sensitivity right now, I'd say like at 4, at least at minimum. Like the pros all have it like on different senses because their DPI is different. Like what kind of mouses do you guys have? Yeah, do 0.4, I guess. That's probably a good starting point. Because this is all dependent on what your mouse pad size is as well. Like obviously if you don't have if you have like a small mouse pad, you're not going to be able to do a 180 because your mouse is going to run out of space. Like you guys can do a 180 now, like have your mouse like where you feel comfortable. Like you running out of space on your mouse pad? No. So like put your mouse, like sit down and rest your hands on your mouse and your keyboard, like how you plan on playing, like how you feel comfortable. Okay, and then once you have your mouse where you feel comfortable, where you feel like it should be or it feels comfortable, then move your mouse like to the right and just try to do a 180, like from wherever you were aiming to like directly behind you pretty much. And if you can do that in one like decent movement, I'm not saying flick it, like you can just casually do it like I'm doing it on stream. Yeah, rotate your hand, like move your mouse with your hand on it. Yeah, move it from like wherever you had it like comfortably set and move it to the right, and you should be able to do a 180, I'd say, like, you know, essentially without running out of mouse pad. So like so what happens is if when you're doing this test, if your mouse is running out of mouse pad or table or whatever, and you're not even you're not even able to check your back, then you're gonna have to play on a faster sense because, you know, currently right now your table is either not big enough or your mouse pad isn't big enough, which is fine. But this is still a test you want to do regardless. So if you're running out of space before you can do it, then I would do like 4-7, like maybe do 4-7. This is still really high, but it's something that you might have to do regardless. Yeah, do 0.47. You never want to not have a 0 in the front, because that's like fast as fuck, and you're not going to be able to hit things very effectively. It could be your DPI. So like, I don't know what kind of mouses you guys have, but does your mouse on top of the scroll wheel or on the top of the mouse, it should have arrow keys that go like up and down. Yes, but like, do you have the arrow keys that go up and down? That's going to be DPI. So like, I don't know what mouses you guys have, but like depending on what your mouse is, you would like like whenever you got your mouse and you open that shit, it came with like a paper, and you like have to install the software technically of it. Usually they have it at least, and you're able to see what your DPI is. But normally the arrow down is going to be your lowest DPI, which DPI should be like 800 is the lowest, and then it goes to like 1600, and it goes to like fucking, I don't know, 3200 or something, and then that's like fast as fuck. Like right now, if you made the arrow and you press it all the way up, like look at this shit. Like if you're looking at my screen, I'm barely moving my hand, and like my mouse does fucking like triple 180s or 360s. This is because my DPI went really high up now. So like I have a big mouse pad here. I'll just take a picture and I'll send it to you. But like I have a big mouse pad, and I play where I feel comfortable at least, and I just move. I have my mouse on the upper part of my mouse pad. Here, I'll take a picture. I'll just take a picture and send it to you. This is like pretty much exactly where my mouse sits when I'm like actually playing the game. Getting your sensitivity though is probably like obviously like the most important part, or one of the most big, important things you're gonna want to get down. So like there's wrist aimers and then there's arm aimers. I don't know what aimer you're gonna want to become or you feel comfortable doing, but it all depends on the person. Arm aimers are obviously people that have like their whole arm on their table, and they will like physically flick their like fucking hand and their arm to like aim at people, right? No. But some people, the people that are called wrist aimers, are people that just play on a higher DPI or a higher sensitivity essentially, and all they do is like, move their hand slightly, like, their wrist. Like they don't really move. Their arm usually stays in the same spot, but their wrist or their hand moves. Yeah, you would play on like a little bit of a higher sense. So like I have my arm resting on my whole table. Like if I send you a picture, where the mouse sits, my arm would just be connected to the mouse, and like it would just be like only my elbow is like hanging off of the table, and I don't move my arm. Like my arm doesn't realistically. I'm a wrist aimer. I don't really move my whole arm around. Yeah, like your arm itself will like stay in the same spot. It doesn't really move. But for some people it does move. Like some people are different, and they fucking like will move their whole fucking arm, and that's how they aim. Yeah. So you guys will probably just be wrist aimers. I think wrist aimers are like normal, and the people that like move their arms fully are more like the uncommon people, I guess. They're like lefties, I guess. What, teach people? I could. There's a lot of people that do it. I don't know. I don't even know how you start to get into it. You have to have customers. Maybe I know how to get a customer. That's impossible. What was that? What the hell is that? I know people do it. Like it's on my Twitter feed and shit, and they charge people like hundreds of dollars to be coached on Valorant. Yeah. Alright, so like you guys got your sense down? Yeah, oh, and your DPI, you should make sure if you guys have arrows on the top of your mouse, just press the arrow down as much as you can, like press it like maybe 6 different times. It should have a difference. Like whenever I press my arrow, like right now this is me normal, if you were still watching the stream, I can like accurately shoot at these little dots pretty much, right? And if I move my DPI now, I just press the arrow key all the way up. Look at this, now I can't. Like I always over aim the fucking thing because it's so fast now. And that's what DPI does for you. See, like I can't like do this, like I'm barely moving my fucking like mouse and it's doing like 180s. Yeah, so you want it to be at the lowest DPI, which would be normally 800. Older pros play on like 400 DPI because back then the mouses didn't go up as high. So they would play on 400 DPI, and they would make their sense higher to balance it out. Alright, so once you feel comfortable, you're gonna want to keep doing that test where like you up it by like 100 or whatever, and make sure you can do a 180 effectively. Like you always want to be able to flick and like get behind you and kill people that are shooting you in the back. There's no reason to be able to do 360s comfortably, because that's some sped shit. So what you do is in this game is like, if you're watching my stream, I'm gonna clear this corner because we know this bar is right here, right? So the way you would clear it is you would jiggle peek it like this. And my hand is slowly moving to adjust with the corner that I'm peeking. But if you're running, like right now, let's say I have my mouse purposely like hella far left, I would swipe it. Like you see how my guy is, this is me swiping my mouse on my mouse pad. Like I'm lifting it up slightly and I'm like swiping it and then lifting it up and swiping to get to where I need it to be. Like if I'm gonna clear it. You press the numbers or you can scroll wheel, but I would recommend learning to press the numbers more effectively. The numbers on the top of W, like right 1, 2, 3. 1 is your assault rifle, 2 is your pistol, and 3 should be your knife. But I have mine changed. I do 3, 4 bomb plant. Like that's how I take out the spike, which is the bomb. Here, we'll do kite bindings right now. So for me, C, Q, these are gonna be your 1 and 2 abilities that all characters have. Yeah, control and then action, and then C and Q are already your basic abilities that whatever character you guys just pick, you guys could be using them right now in the training thing. 3 is normally E. I take this off of E and I make it the top mouse button that my mouse has. So like your mouse has your left click, your right click, and then your middle mouse button, the scroll wheel. You can push it down usually, and that's called middle mouse button. And then it should have 2 more mouse buttons on the side where your thumb sits. If you didn't get a mouse like that, you'd probably want to upgrade eventually, and get one that does have mouse buttons on the side. But the E right now, I use it as my top mouse button. That's why it says mouse button 2 or thumb mouse button. It's the top one. Middle mouse button is the scroll wheel usually. Like you press the scroll wheel down and it'll Yeah, I do too. So those are your DPI buttons most likely. I have DPI buttons above my mouse. Well, I've never really used those, or my mouse doesn't have those, and I don't know if pros actually do use some of those. Like pretty much universally, all pros are only use their 2 side mouse buttons. They don't have like third mouse buttons. Some people do, but they don't use them. Even if they do have them. Because you don't really need to. Mouse button 2, the one that I have my E ability on, is the top mouse button. And then I use crouch down here. Crouch is my bottom mouse button. Yeah, like mine are on the side of my mouse. So yeah, I guess. Yeah, the middle side of your mouse where your thumb rests, that's where your mouse buttons should be, like the side ones. Oh, so you guys both have them? Okay, well, that's different. But you don't have to mess with them still. You could just keep them. Only use the thumb ones. Like, where your thumb rests, you should have 2 buttons right next to each other right there. You're only gonna bind those, really. And if you guys want personally, as you play, you can decide if you want to make more mouse buttons. Yeah. Yeah, so for the ability, the third ability, I use the top mouse button, the one that's where above my thumb, the one in the front. And then for the back one, that's how I crouch. I switched my crouch from left control, because left control is like really far down there on the keyboard. I switched that to the bottom crouch button, like the bottom side button, I guess. Yeah, the mouse button, but the one in the back. Like the one that's further. Yeah, right next to the other one. So top one is for my ability, my third ability, and the other one is for my crouch. This is all preference though, so like you guys can learn to play like this, or if you feel like, I don't feel comfortable pressing left control to crouch because that's like really far down there. Like I have to like move my pinky further down, you know, so I don't really ever use that button. But like I said, crouching is not something you guys are gonna want to be doing right now. Preferably, it's something that you're gonna want to just like later on you'd use it and it helps you, but like don't You don't want to start spamming crouch. So if we play and you guys start doing it, we'll probably unbind it, so that you guys don't have it bound to anything, and that you can't even press the button. Everything else is all default. All these other buttons should be default. Then we go to equipment. Equipment, all default, all the way down to all the way here, to primary. Everything is default except for my melee weapon. To take my knife out, I press E. So that used to be the ability button, but I switched that to the knife. Yeah, this for the melee weapon, I switched it to E because this used to be a 3, and I equipped the spike with 3 instead of 4, because 4 is like the number 4 is like a lot further. You know, you have to like make your pointing finger extend further up to like press that button. So for me, it's more comfortable to just press 3. This is all preference, like I said though. Is E. And then spike, equip the spike is 3. I switched them like. You can't equip the spike with the scroll wheel though. Not the spike. The spike is the bomb. It's called the spike in this game. So you can't equip the spike with the scroll wheel. You can equip your melee weapons and shit and your other weapons with the scroll wheel, but I would recommend not learning to do that, because eventually, yeah, you can change guns with the scroll wheel. But doing that is gonna be bad. Like learning to do that, like let's say this fucking robot is killing me, and I'm scrolling like this to, like I have my knife out, and I want my pistol out. Like I run out of bullets for my assault rifle, and I want my pistol, but I flick my thing and it takes out my knife. Now I'm fucking dead. Now that nigga's gunned me. I wanted my pistol out so I could shoot him, but I scrolled past it. So instead of that, I just press 2 if I want my pistol, or I press E if I want my knife. I don't use scroll wheel. You want to leave it, like I still have scroll wheel active. I don't actually use it though, is what I'm saying. Like just don't rely on the scroll wheel to switch your weapons. It's not a good thing to learn. I press number 2. It's right above W. You gotta press 1. Yeah, it's right next to number 2. But with the rifle, what you can do is you can scroll wheel. So the rifle is always down. So like if I'm on my pistol and I want the rifle, I could scroll down, and it's going to always effectively take out the rifle, unless your scroll wheel starts breaking or something and it messes up. But it should be easy to get it because it's always on the bottom. And this game doesn't keep scrolling. No. You're just gonna want your left click is always gonna be your shooting button for everything. All these other buttons are all the same default. Like after you scroll down from the control equipment and you scroll down from the equipment where the bomb was and shit, there's interaction. Yeah, interaction. Inspecting my weapon, I've switched these. Use spray. I think this is vice versa. So this used to be Y, but now I switched it to T. And then this used to be T, but I switched it to Y. Inspect weapon is just like you inspect your weapon when you have skins. Oh, and then the plant bomb. So the reasons I switched this is the equip bomb. This used to be number 4. I switched it to 3. And I plant the bomb or defuse the bomb with 3 as well. So I switched that as well to 3. I have both of them now. Yeah, that way it doesn't mess up. Like whenever I walk onto the bomb to defuse it, I just hold 3, and as soon as my guy gets in range, he'll just defuse it. Yeah, this is an equipment, and all the way on the bottom on interaction. Like, equip spike is on the top part where the E was, where we switched the melee weapon, and then I have it on 3, and then use plant and defuse, I have that on 3 as well. And then inspect weapon and use spray are literally just like, it's kind of like a teabagging thing. Like you kill somebody and you spray their fucking body. It won't let me spray for some reason, but I can. I think it's T. Yeah, it's inspect weapon is on T and use spray is Y. No. The set. For like we're gonna get to the video. I have pretty much the best settings for video, like for getting the most FPS out of your game. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Like right now my FPS is at 400, but I'm not really doing anything. Now it's at 200, 300. It's on the top left. You can see it on the top left, this little number. Yeah, when you're using abilities, it dips. It's the same. Yeah. It's like 240 plus, and it'll dip down. It'll dip obviously whenever people's abilities are being thrown at your fucking face. You know, it'll dip to like 160, like it dipped right there, but then it goes right back up. Yeah. I don't think I have to press an apply button. So after we did the equipment, now we would go to communication. The communication, it should still be the same. V is for talking. Tactical callouts, this shit is irrelevant. I'm pretty sure I didn't change any of these. Z for ping, I keep it default. Whenever you like want to call out that there's a guy there, you will like call it out and then you'll ping it maybe. Like that. So now teammates through the wall can see the ping and they'll have more of an idea of where you just seen somebody or something. Or like there's a gun on the ground, like a better gun for your teammate. You can ping the gun and it'll say like Vandal. This ping will actually turn into a Vandal. It'll say Vandal on the ground. And then a teammate can like easily locate it and walk over and grab it. So that's what the ping is for. Interface, all this shit is default. There's really nothing you need to change on your interface realistically. So now we just go to crosshair. The cursor? What do you mean cursor? Alright. And where? Actions. Interface. Toggle cursor, middle mouse button. Yeah, I have a default. Middle mouse button is always your scroll wheel. You push your scroll wheel down and that's middle mouse button. Okay. Yeah, that's weird. But you want to keep it normal. So like those are extra buttons that you can change, I guess, for your mouse. Like maybe if your other mouse button starts breaking, you can use the other one maybe. Something like that. Oh, crosshair. This one I just barely built as I made this. This is in my normal crosshair on my real account. But what you can do is you can do the color right now, I guess, would be the first thing. It's on white normally. I would not do yellow. Because yellow is going to blend in with certain walls on certain maps and it's going to fucking get you killed. You could do pink. All the other ones I think are okay, just don't do yellow. This is all preference, like whichever color you want your crosshair to be. I leave mine on cyan. And then the main things you want to switch here are going to be your outline opacity. Make sure that's all the way up to 1. Yeah, make sure it might be like at 800 right now or 0.800. Make it all the way to 1. This is gonna be like the thickness of the color. Like, see now that I took it out, the black part of mine went away, and it's just like a clear, see-through cyan. So you can thickness I have it on 2. Yeah, you can make it 1 or you can make it 2. This is a preference. Like I said, I barely just built this one as I made this account. I decided to make like a different crosshair for fun or whatever. Good crosshairs though are going to be relatively the same. So now that you scroll down to inner lines, you want to have your show lines on, and then you want this first one to be on 1, and then this is the one that's really important, is your inner line length. You're going to do it either, I have mine on 4 currently, but this is, like I said, not my main. On my main, I'll sometimes do 3, which is smaller, and then sometimes you can do 5. Yeah, the first one is 1, the next one should be 4, either 3 or 5, whichever one you like the most. And then the next one under that, inner thickness, should be 1, and then the offset can be, this is all dependent on you as well. This one can be, I would say only 2 and 3. I wouldn't go any more than that. This makes the little gap in the middle of your crosshair like either bigger or smaller. So 3 or 2. Normally I think I use this on 2. I don't even have a gap on my normal account. On this one, like I said, I'm trying something new, so I had it on 3. And then the movement error, you want it off, and firing error, you want it off. These can be cool. Like right now when you guys shoot, your crosshair probably like gets bigger as you're shooting, and it's kind of showing you how your aim isn't accurate. Like right now if I just spray my Vandal, it's going to start going up into the fucking stars in this game, because this is like the AK. But with the crosshair thing on, the firing error, that crosshair gets bigger and bigger as I keep shooting. But with it off, it just stays the same size always, and it makes it easier to realistically shoot people. You just always have to keep in mind that your crosshair is getting bigger when you're spraying. It's not, your bullets aren't going to stay in that same spot. Especially with the Vandal. You can burst. This is what burst is like. I mean, you're going to be practicing right now with your burst as well, but this is burst. This is how you want to burst, by the way. You want to burst in 3 to 4s with this gun at least. I normally am a Phantom user, so I use this one. The Phantom shoots a lot faster, and it doesn't have tracers. So like when people throw a smoke on the ground like this, I can shoot through this, and people won't see the tracer bullets. But if I was using an AK, you'll see like little bullets like in a line, and you could spray back technically. Like I could know that the guy's right there, and I could kill him because I could see his tracers coming through the smoke. So that's the benefits of using this gun. The benefits of using the AK is that one-shot headshots. Like if I pull up a bot, this one won't one-shot headshot. Well, it's one-shotting headshotting right now because these robots don't have any armor. But when people have armor, this one won't one-shot. It'll do 140, leaving them with 10 health. The AK will one-shot always, unless you shoot through like a wall. But yeah, do the movement arrows and firing error, make those off, and then outer lines are 1, 1, 0, and then 10. I think this is default. You don't mess with these. And you just want to turn this off in general. So it should say show outer lines. I think it's on for you guys. You want to make it off. Just turn this one off. And then that should turn literally all of this off. Yeah, the outer line, show outer lines, just make it off. And then it'll turn all the one in the background off. And then that should be your mouse, like, or your crosshair. Yeah, and both firing errors on the outer line, once you turn it off, it turns all of it off, so the rest of the settings don't matter. But make sure the firing error for the inner lines is definitely off. That way the crosshair always stays the same. And then once you have your crosshairs done, you go to video. This is where the graphics come into play. Your monitor resolution should already be based off of whatever monitor setting is your monitor. So like my monitor is a 1920 1080p. It should already be set to whatever your monitor is. Like you could lower it, yeah, if you want. Some pros I think might do 1280 800, I want to say. So this is also preference, I guess, for some people, but I think universally people will use 1080 or whatever their monitor is. I think this 380/40 one is like fucking 4K. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be, well, I don't know if you get better frames if you switch your monitor to a lower resolution or not. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, then, I mean, if you want, you can experiment with it, so you guys can try. I just do the 1080 one, because that's what my monitor is set to. Yeah. Because I wouldn't want to, like, that's going to probably stress the monitor more, so yeah, I would assume you would get less frames. I'm trying to maximize my potential. Then, the letterbox, all this shit is default. Like, you don't need to mess with any of this. Yeah, the graphics quality, you want to do low on everything on purpose. So, I mean, if you really want the detail, it's going to add some bricks to the floor and bricks to walls, maybe. But it's going to lower your FPS. Like, to maximize FPS, everybody plays on low. The vignette thing, that's off, and VSync is off. Bloom, yeah, I leave bloom on. But once you have your outlines off, the bloom won't really matter because it's already off. So this doesn't really matter anymore. You don't want anti-aliasing, but you can make MSA A4. This is all preference as well. So you can make an MSSA 4-time. I would say the 4-time one is better because I seen another pro and I think he uses it. But I have it on none, and then I only use the filtering at 4 times. So this is what your stuff is. VSync should always be off on like all games because that shit is dog shit. And then stats, if you want to be able to see your FPS like me on the top left of your screen, you can do text only on stats. It's the client FPS, text only. And it'll show the numbers on the top for you. Everything else is default. This is all preference. Like you want to be able to see how your game is running, the tick rate, you can do graphs and they'll show up. This is all up to you if you want to do these or not. Yeah, I do this all default, except I like to see what frames I'm at on the top left. So text only if you want that. And audio is important. I would say automatically check our HRTF on and make this get used to this. I think HRTF is better. So you check HRTF on, speakers, stereo, leave that. Everything else I'm pretty sure is default. Then you could turn the music down. This is all obviously preference as well. Yeah, there's music, like whenever you're in the main menu, there's like Valorant music. Oh no, no, only whenever there's music technically by kills, the way people kill people. Like whenever you kill somebody as the last person alive with a special gun, obviously this is a default skin so it has no effects. But with the special gun you kill them, like a special like killing method will pop up, like a special finisher, I guess. And those can have music. Yeah. Yeah, so these you can do that to help you listen to footsteps. I would do like music down a little bit, and then voiceover doesn't really matter. I noticed my game did sound really loud, but that could be because my headset, I had it up. But actions, where is that? Toggle walk on? There's fly up and fly down? Oh, default movement mode? I don't know. I just have it on walk and run. Oh, okay. I see what that one is. So running, yeah, it should automatically be on run. So running, I'm already running. Like my character is running right now. And if I want to walk, I press shift. So like now you can't hear my footsteps. This is like using ninja. Yeah, so like if you want to, whenever someone says cut noise, or you're trying to cut noise because you don't want people to hear you, you walk like this, and you clear your corners, and people can't hear you. But as soon as you make a footstep like this, people will hear you. What was that? Yeah, you hold shift when, no, not when you're in a gunfight, no. So like, look, I'll show you, if you're watching my stream, this is what shifting does. You see the bullets, how they, like this is what the burst. Only the first like maybe 2 bullets are accurate, or 1 bullet. But then they spread like a lot. Yeah, this is with me shifting. But if you're running like this, look at the bullets go even fucking further. Like they're wild. So you don't want to strafe and shoot people. The way you kill people is like this. Like I'm gonna swing this corner and I'm gonna maybe just kill that bot right there. I'm gonna swing him and my crosshair is already where he's gonna be. Like I know there's gonna be an enemy over there. I'm gonna put my crosshair where he's gonna be generally, and that way it's easy. Like I just strafed and my crosshair was pretty much on him. And then maybe I just do like a micro adjustment and I shoot him in the head. But you do, so like if we're in a gunfight, you would do this, like. So I throw in like a crouch and like avoid bullets. Like I'm not shooting and running. I'm stopping to burst. Like I'm stopping when I shoot. This is a counter strafe. Like a counter strafe would be like I swing this guy like left. So I'm gonna swing him and maybe burst like for 2-3 bullets. But then when he starts shooting back at me, I'm gonna move back right. And this is gonna make his fucking like mouse, like he's gonna probably try to get me while I'm full long swinging him, but now he's gonna have to move it back like left to kill me. And it's just a counter strafe. You're just trying to counter strafe, and then that's when you throw in like a crouch. But the thing with crouching, what people learn is like, so crouching does this. Like I'm gonna try to like control my hip fire on this thing. You guys can be doing the same thing on your game. You come to this thing and you can like control your hip fire or your spray. This is a spray pattern with the Phantom, and I'm trying to control it. That's me trying to control it. And then, now if I throw a crouch in there, I'm going to be able to make that group tighter. So crouching does help. You see the bullet spread is like a lot tighter now. That was me trying to control it though. So crouching helps you get your spray like tighter. So it does help. But the thing with crouching is like, if there's 2 enemies right here, like and you know that they're there, and you swing and crouch, you are full committed to this fight now. So like you better gun this guy immediately and then like transfer and gun him like immediately, or you're fucking dead like super fast, because you're no longer a moving target. So whenever they look at you, you're just standing still, like you're an AFK person. So it's easy to put your crosshair. So whenever you swing and you crouch, you're limiting yourself now. Like you can't move anymore. Look, because if I try to move, I'm really slow. And even if you do move, your bullets can be more inaccurate, right? If I'm crouch moving. So that's what crouching is bad. Like if I'm gonna swing 2 people and I know there's gonna be 2 people, you're gonna want to swing, maybe gun the first guy like with the swing, and then you're gonna want to crouch on the next guy with like a counter. You never want to swing and like crouch right away. Yeah, I hold it with that bottom mouse button. So it's on my bottom side mouse button. That's how I crouch. And I hold it. Yeah, so this is all preference as well. So, yeah, but I mean, I would say this is probably a pretty good mouse button, or I like it. I don't think it affects me when I'm shooting. When I do crouch. Like I said, you don't want to get used to crouching. Like I would say, probably don't even bother trying to crouch on people. Just try to get people strafing like this. Try to learn to kill, like aim at people and just kill them. And don't spray too much. Like this isn't a spraying game. Like you can spray with this gun more because it has more accuracy, I'd say. What was that? Yeah. With this AK, you can 4-shot body shots on them. They'll die in 4 bullets because this one does a lot more damage. Press B. And yeah, B, and that'll pull up the store. This is how you're gonna learn to buy things too. Like whenever you start a game right now, when we start one, the light shield is 400. So your economy is on the right side. Right now we have infinite money, but under that it says minimum next round. Yes, and you get money for killing people. Yeah, it's like it's like that one game you guys played, the 3rd-person one. Yeah, Rogue, yeah. Yeah, so like when you kill people, you're gonna get money. When people plant a spike on your team, they're gonna get extra money. So planting the spike is important. Even if you lose the round, it's good to get the extra like 300 bucks. Valorant, it ain't close. Yeah, Valorant's already like overtaking CS:GO. Valorant is, I think. I think Rogue Company came out before Valorant. Valorant has been out for like a year now, and Rogue Company I think has also been out for like a year, maybe a little bit longer. But double tap what? No, there shouldn't be. For what gun? I don't know about that. I don't have that mouse button. So you're gonna want to deactivate that shit though. That's not a good button to have. Yeah. Do you have a G Pro Superlight? Well, the Superlight is like the one that like most of the pros have. But a Logitech mouse, regardless, is a good mouse to have. Yeah. The Superlight is already light. That's why it's called the Superlight. But yeah, there are mouses with weights on them, and you take them out. I took all of mine out of my mouse to make it as light as possible. Okay. Well, like I said, the scroll wheel, you're not gonna really want to get used to using it though. You're gonna want to use your 2. Learn to use your 2 to switch to your pistol. Like you run out of assault rifle bullets, you take out the pistol. And this pistol has a right click. So like this one is like a little shotgun. It shoots 3 bullets. And this right click is fucking broken. And this is a free pistol. This is a pistol you're gonna start shooting with every time. This little shotgun is fucking broken. Yeah, I have that button too. I can press that, but no, I don't use it. You don't want to use that. Like, you don't want to get used to using it at least. So your sniper button or your mother button, where is it? I think it's on general sense. Yeah, so scope sensitivity multiplier, where we switched our sensitivity aim, and you guys hopefully got to something you feel comfortable with. Your scoped one is always 1 time. It stays at 1 time. So that only applies to when you have like a scope, which would only be the operator in this game, which is the the big sniper 1-shot kill to the body, or the marshal. This marshal is like a little scout rifle. It's only 1 shot to the head, but it does 101 damage. But that one-time multiplier only applies to when you're scoped in, and all the pros leave it at one time. They don't ever mess with that one. Well, we're not gonna really 1v1, but like the thing you guys wanna shoot this. So go to your bot thingy right here, and whenever you press practice, you shoot it. That's when all these little bots will come out, and then you can just like try to shoot them in the head, obviously. But you guys are gonna want to use whatever gun you have a preference. You're probably gonna learn to use one of these, so I don't know. I would try both of them and feel like which one you like more. The Vandal is the AK. This is gonna one-shot headshot people in the face. So if you ever do spray them, like whenever you get into a fight and your bullet hits them one time in the face, they're gonna win. You're gonna win. But this one has way more recoil. So if you start spraying with this is me trying to control it, and I can't. Once you start spraying it, it has really like heavy recoil. So you want to learn to do like with this gun, you want to do like 3 bursts. Oh, what was that? No, they all have the same, but they do have different abilities. This character is Jet. No, this is a good way to learn all the characters, by the way. So how you switch characters is you press F2. It's going to be all the way on the top, left side of the keyboard, and that's going to pull up the character select screen. This is a good way to learn like pretty much all the characters. Jet is going to be pretty much picked. I'll probably be playing Jet most of the time because she's like a broken character for like just dominating a match. She's gonna have her ult is X. That's for all the characters, and she gets jet knives. And these knives, she can throw them like while she's flying in the air. Like she gets updrafts, and she can dash. This dash is broken, as you could imagine. You're gonna like I'm gonna swing these fucking bots, and I can like kill somebody, and then I know there's another guy, and he's gonna maybe kill me. And instead of fighting him after I kill the first guy, I just dash. I just leave. And he can't trade me anymore, like I'm untradeable. And that's just broken. And then the other thing she gets that's pretty cool is her smoke. I can like control it. I can control the smoke, and obviously smokes are really good. Like I can dash into a site, like bomb site is over here. I can dash and then throw smoke on the ground. Now all these robots can't see me anymore. So she gets Q. Q is her updraft. It's right next to A and W on the top left. Have you guys picked Jet right now? Jet is Q to updraft. X is her ult. Switch characters with F2. It's on the top left side of your keyboard. I'm using Jet. She's a white-haired girl. This is a character that's picked like 92%. Like if they do a tournament, which a tournament's gonna come out soon, I would recommend watching it to learn things from, you know, obviously the best players. But Jet has like a 93 or 92% pick rate in like all events, and just in general in like Valor in general, like ranked people playing the game. She's like picked like 92% of the time in like every single match. You can hover. You hold space, so you updraft and then you hold space and you can like hover downward slowly. Yeah, Q is your updraft. Q is gonna lift you up to like a second floor story, to a higher place, and holding space is gonna hover. Yeah, you're eventually gonna keep going down slowly and slowly and slowly. Yeah. So what you have to do is you have to updraft twice. Like you updraft once, maybe kill somebody, and updraft again, maybe kill another person. And as long as she keeps killing somebody, like if you guys spawn these bots, like you just shoot the practice thing, and all these robots should spawn. As long as she kills somebody with her knives, she gets more knives. She keeps getting knives, but she only gets 5. So if you kill somebody and then you whiff all of them, you lose your ultimate in normal match. You don't get it back anymore unless you kill people. The way you get ult in this game is killing people, planting the bomb, or grabbing little orbs. There's like little black orbs that you'll eventually be able to pick up on certain parts of the map, and they'll give you one little ult orb. And then you'll be able to get your ult for every character. Yeah, you can dash left, right, anywhere. And yeah, you can press Q and dash at the same time. And it's really broken. Like, it's really hard to shoot this person, obviously. Like, you know, if somebody was hiding behind this fucking crate and like I'm coming into sight, and I do this, like that's like an incredibly hard kill, you know? Like I'm gonna have to fucking like flick and then like aim up at the sky just to kill this person. And that shit broken. No. They're just my left click, like shoot, and then my right click is right, like aiming in, which I never really do ever, unless I have a sniper. Yeah, so you have something similar to Noya, I guess. But if it's causing you problems, I don't know, you're gonna have to look up how to deactivate that or something, because I don't have that mouse. I use a Corsair. Like when I do left mouse button. No, not with this one. Not with any of them actually. Yeah, when you right click, this pistol shoots 3 bullets. It's like a shotgun. Just the left one, yeah, is to shoot as well, but it shoots normal bullets. So press B, and that'll pull up the store. This is how you're gonna buy stuff whenever we play. So you have to buy your abilities on the bottom. You have to actually buy these normally. So they cost, like, it'll tell you what they cost, like 150, 200. And you're always gonna want to buy light armor or shield, like heavy armor. And then you're gonna want to buy a Vandal or a Phantom. And like I said, buy both of these and try them out. The Vandal is the AK, is way stronger, and you just one-shot people in the face. But personally, I'm a Phantom user. I use the Phantom more, because I think it's a better gun. If you want to take the bots out or on, you walk to this gun like screen and you shoot practice. You shoot practice on, or you shoot it again and you do off. And another thing you can do is you can press start. You shoot start, and little robots are gonna pop up one by one. Yeah, you can do that, but that's gonna be different for sniping. But that's okay. It's all up to you. I have it on toggle, so if I aim in, it stays like that without me pressing it. The reason I have it like that, or a good amount of pros have it like that, is for sniping though. Yeah, for what? Equipment. Here, this is equipment. Equipment primary 1, 2, and 3. Instead of melee weapon, I switched the 3 to E, and then the equip the spike, I switched that to 3. This used to be 4. Aiming down sight for me is just right clicking it, like right mouse button. Alternate fire, right mouse button. Yeah, and hold down sight is, I have it on toggle, meaning that when I press it, it'll stay on unless I let go, or I press it again. It'll stay aimed in. Yeah, like right now I'm not holding aim anymore. It just stays aimed in. Yeah, I have it on toggle. So I have to press it again to zoom in further, and then to zoom out. So I have to double click it when I'm using the op. And a lot of pros do use it like this, because holding it can cause some problems. Like, you can't zoom in anymore effectively. Like, I can't zoom in now to the second level of zoom. So it's different. This is also preference, really. I have both of them on toggle. Everything has default. I have everything default except for my equipment. And then I'd say a good practice method for you guys, once you get your sense down, I think we probably are still going to end up messing with your senses eventually at some point. But the best method to practice is, like I said, pick the assault rifle. Only do the assault rifles. The other guns are going to be guns that you're going to learn to use as you play the game. But it's not something you should practice with, I feel like. But you can always try them out, buy them, take them out, and see what they do. Like, this Bulldog is a 3-burst. It's like an M8. When you aim in, though. But when you're not aimed in, this is a normal, like, assault rifle, kinda. But it's a lot weaker. But I would say, like I said, just practice with these. Find out which one of these you like more, the Phantom or the Vandal. They're both the same. They're both assault rifles. Like, you know, this is all preference on which one you like picking more than the other. But learn to pick one, and then have your shooting range. It's already on easy. I think your guys' should be on easy as well. And it should be on infinite ammo as well. And you're just going to hit the start button, and this is going to spawn dudes in. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to kill it, you're going to flick kill it, and then move your mouse back to the middle piece of wood. And this is gonna practice like you getting used to your sense. So just hit start on the machine. And yep, and then they're gonna slowly spawn. And what you're gonna, this is a good like practice thing that you can do is you kill it and move your mouse back to the middle, and then you want to flick to the robot, and you want to try to take note that you're not over swinging the robot. Meaning like whenever I go to aim at him, I'm not swinging like way far to the right of him or way far to the left of him and missing. Like I'm getting right to him, right where his head is, and stopping. And that means you're really getting accustomed to your sense. If you're over swinging the bot when you go to flick him often, then your sense is probably too high, and you'll have to tone it down. Yeah, so like let's say the robot pops right here for me, and I go to swing at him, but instead of stopping on a dime on where I wanted to, where he is, I overswung him. Like now my mouse is over here instead of where he actually is, or maybe even further. And if it's even further and it's happening often, then your sense is probably too fast, and you should probably tone it down. Yeah, that's really fast. So like I'm gonna tell you right now, no pro plays on it. No bullshit. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I know it's all dependent on your table situation or your mousepad situation, but you want to eventually try to get like a bigger table or a bigger mouse pad. Yeah. So if you have a long mouse pad and you have the space, then yeah, you should definitely be playing, I'd say, on something slower, preferably. Slower in mouse and keyboard is usually, it means more controlled aiming. Like, you're not gonna have those overswings. But playing on a fast sensitivity is rewarding too. Like, sometimes you'll feel really good being able to flick like super fast at somebody and then flicking at someone else and killing them really fast. But you know, that's probably not gonna be very consistent. Like sometimes you're gonna flick, maybe you'll get a sick double kill clip, but then most of the time or other times you're just gonna over flick that person and you're gonna die because of it. And this is what this robot practice is for. When you're going to swing at him, you're making sure you're not over swinging him. Like if he spawns on the right side, your mouse isn't going too far to the right of him or too far to the left of him. It's going, you're trying to land directly on him and stop on a dime on his head, and you kill him, you know, in 3 bullets burst. And then you go back to the middle, reset, and then you go back to the middle, and you just keep doing that. And you want to get obviously your 30. I already got 30 on easy, and then once it's too easy and you're always getting your 30, you could probably make it. You'll switch the challenge to you know, medium. So medium, they're just gonna appear faster and they're gonna disappear faster when you do it. So it just makes the challenge hard. And then hard is like super hard. Like hard, the robot's gonna spawn for like a fucking split second, and then that motherfucker's gonna disappear. I've gotten my 30 on medium before, but I don't get it consistent. Especially when I use the Phantom, because the Phantom doesn't one-shot. So yeah, I would just do it on easy mode and get your practice in, and then switch it up. What was that? That they're not applying? What? Have you tried your sense, Noe, and did the practice thing like I was just talking about? Okay, okay. You're getting like, you're stopping before them? Yeah, so then you could up it. You know, this is another good method to like find a good sense for yourself. If you make the DPI higher, this is gonna change your sense substantially. Like, it's gonna be a big dramatic change. So I would just be upping the numbers. So like right now I'm on 367. Let's say I wanted to up my sense, I would only do it by like 0.30. I would go to like 0.4 essentially. I wouldn't up the DPI. Yeah, I would do small increments of like 0.20, 0.30 at maximum. Like, and just keep upping it slowly until you feel comfortable. Finding a good sense is all also preference. It's something that like you feel like it feels good to you, like you're not over flicking things. And then it's also just warming, like playing with it and getting used to it, obviously. Like as you play with something, you're obviously going to become more accustomed to it. and it'll feel good to you, and you play more and more and more, and it'll just become, you know, second nature or whatever, and it'll be easy. And then if you're still having that same problem persisting, like where maybe you feel like you overflick enemies and you could be more accurate, then you switch it up again. But you want to do this in the early stages as soon as possible, and then not mess with it ever again. Like I switched my sense maybe like 3-4 times when I first started, and then I found this. I took an example from a pro. So like I went to pro streams and I saw what their DPIs were essentially, and then I switched mine to something similar to what they had. Like I scaled mine down. Like the pro I copied was a 387, and I scaled mine down to 367. That's how I found my sense, and I feel comfortable with it. And that's just what I sit. And I don't ever switch it. Yeah. So like I'll say a lot of pros do play on 0.2, so they play on a really slow sense. Like so 0.27, anything from like 2 to 3 is really slow. Is like, that's like a slow sense. And anything from 320 to like, you know, 400 is like medium. Like that's like you're like average. Your sense is like average, maybe to like, you know, maybe to fast. And then fast is like 400 plus, like 470, fucking 480, 4 whatever. Those are like, that's like a fast sense. That's like playing Call of Duty on like 7 cents or like 8 cents, you know? So that's those are the ranges that pros will play on. But like I said, most pros will be on a 3 to like 2. There's fewer pros that are probably on like a 400 plus sense where it's like a really fast sense. Yeah. Well, now that you guys have your senses down, you pretty much would do this practice thing, or you'll do aim labs and just keep doing this, what I told you, where you shoot the robot and you make your thing back to the middle, or you do aim labs in general. This is pretty much where you would practice it, though. The way you would practice that, I would say, and your counter strafing is you would hit the practice on the dummies. Instead of start, you do practice. And then what you do is F3 to pull up the settings, and you would make them on strafe. So like now, and then you maybe do like armor to make it more realistic with like how players have armor. And you could make it medium or normal. This is all up to you. I have it on medium right now. And you'll notice that now my bots are moving. Like they're strafing. And what you want to do with these are a good... Yeah, that's how you move. So they move pretty quick. And that's just a good way to shoot them. Like when they're moving. Yeah, and like you could do your aiming down thing, and this is why I said you don't want to aim down, is because if you aim down right now and you try to shoot, you'll notice your aim goes everywhere. Like if I just let it go, it's gonna be like, you know, that's wild right there. That spray pattern was kind of crazy. You're not gonna kill anybody with that. You're gonna kill them maybe with your first couple bullets, but like I said, it's more better to just get used to not aiming in. Learn to burst people and learn to trace them as they maybe walk. It's really not that hard. Like as you become more accustomed, it's not that difficult. Most people are gonna run and gun in lower elo, but that's why their aim is gonna be like probably way shittier. And like I said, as long as you guys don't crouch, you'll win. I do not aim at far range now. So maybe if I'm holding an angle, like an off angle like this, maybe I'll aim in. Or maybe like the first couple bullets, like this guy will swing me, and I'll aim in, and then I'll stop. And then maybe I'll like try to counter strafe the next guy. When you're aiming in, what? You can, I can strike. I'm spraying right now. This is me spraying with the AK. But it's very inaccurate. Nah, you can't do that with guns on this game. Yeah, your gun's shooting 2 bullets because of the mouse thing that you were talking about. I don't know how to deactivate that because my mouse doesn't have that and I've never seen a mouse with it. So you just have to pull up the box that your mouse came with, and maybe there's a thing that you can do where it deactivates. Like whenever I got my mouse, I opened the box and then it had a program that I installed onto my computer, and that's how I was able to customize the colors. Like instead of my mouse turning like rainbow colors, I made it like blue, so it just stays at a solid like dark blue. And then I was able to change the DPI, and I have it at 800. And 800 DPI is like normal. 1600 is the max that pros go to, and when they do, they still counterbalance the sense. So like if somebody's on 1600 DPI, instead of playing on 3, they're probably going to play on 2.77, which would technically be a slow sense, but since their DPI is doubled, it's kind of like a normal sense now. You still equate that into you factor that in, and like it turns out to be the same sense as like if you were on 800. Yeah, the best way to practice is coming to this place. So instead of being at that arena, you come to this guy over here, and it'll show you where you're shooting. Like you can make it close, 30 meters, whatever you want, and then you can spray it, and you'll see what your recoil. Recoil on the AK goes up, straight up, a little bit to the right. Then it goes directly right, then it goes directly left. Actually, no, it doesn't. It goes left. Yeah, wherever your crosshair is, that's where your bullets should be going unless you're spraying. Yeah, like if I'm just tapping, all my bullets are going to hit center of my ass. But if I start spraying, like if I try to control this Vandal recoil, it's still going to be wild. Like while I'm controlling it, and it's still, this is the Vandal just doing what the Vandal does. It goes, once it goes straight up, it goes left to right. Like if I was further away, it would be like way more crazy. Like this is like impossible. I'm not going to be able to kill somebody. Yeah, I'm pulling down on my mouse. Like that's how you. The same thing with like Call of Duty. Whenever you, well, the thing with Call of Duty is you usually don't get that much recoil because of aim assist, but you still pull down sometimes, right? When you have like an automatic gun, you pull down on your stick. This is the same thing. You're pulling down with your mouse to try to control it. But the Vandal is pretty uncontrollable. You don't really want to spray, and this is where the crouching comes in. Like if I crouch, I can group my bullets like way easier. It's still not perfect, obviously, but it's definitely more manageable. But if I don't control it at all, this is like really crazy. Like this is where my gun takes me all the way up there. So learning a spray pattern is definitely good. You do want to spray occasionally, maybe like 10 bullets. You still never want to spray your whole like 30 round clip. Like that's definitely too many bullets being sprayed, and you're probably gonna die. So you want to reset. If you spray right now, when you're spraying at this, you'll notice your gun starts going up. You can like actually physically see your gun going up. And if you were to shoot again before it goes all the way down, your bullets are gonna go up higher. Like they're gonna, even though you burst, the bullets are gonna not reset. So you have to let your gun reset. So maybe you do like a burst of 4 or 5, and you wait like 1 second, you reset. Yeah. Yep. No, that's what Aim Labs is. So that's why you would do this other party system, or like this other third party like you know, app. Like the only thing that Valorant has to offer is these dummies and then this practice. Yeah. So on Aim Labs, like these little robots, I don't know if are you watching the stream? Okay, well there's like little flying robots right now in this place, and they're like little training dummies, I guess. And you can like shoot them and they'll respawn. And on Aim Labs, you can do similar exercises. You can do like grid shot where balls will come out, and it'll be like 3 balls on different parts of the screen. You shoot them really fast, pew pew pew, and then a new set of 3 like pop up really quickly. And and then they just keep respawning, and you just keep shooting them, and it averages your score and how accurate you're being about it. And then next time you do the exercise, it'll show you if you're making progress or if your progress stayed the same. And then on Aim Labs, you can do game modes where the balls will move, so you're just tracking it. You're just trying to keep your cursor on it as long as possible to kill it. You're not even shooting. And that's just for tracking, practice tracking things like moving. And then there's all kinds of different things that you can do on Aim Labs. Aim Labs is definitely better for aim training. That's what the literal app was made for. So it's definitely better than doing this. But this is just like more of like a warm-up. You get on Valorant, you want to warm up. You do this, or you do deathmatch. So we can do a deathmatch right now. Did you fix your thing where it's not double shooting? Maybe what gun were you using? The Bulldog is a 3 burst. Yeah, so the Bulldog, whenever you're not aiming in, you can only spray it. Or like it's like a normal gun. But then when you aim in, it turns into a 3 burst gun. No, that's just how this gun works. Like whenever it's aimed in, it shoots in 3 bursts. Yeah. Yeah, well, I would recommend not using that. Like you want to learn to just purse your own gun. Well, I don't, not necessarily, I'd say, but I mean, I think it would still be better, like, to have yourself learn to, you do your own spray pattern, like, you do your own, like, learn to know that you've shot 5 bullets or 4 bullets, like, you do 1, 2, 3, 4, then you let go and reset, like, you strafe maybe, and you do it again. And this is going to be better for yourself to learn when you've shot those 4 or 5 bullets and resetting your own pattern. Don't let, like, a machine do it, essentially. Wait, what? The flying robot? Oh, like these? This gun is a lot harder to use. So that gun's a lot harder to spray, but the Vandal does more damage. So if you use the Vandal, I'm gonna be able to kill these with my 2 bullets. What was that? Yeah. So like I pretty much have taught you guys everything that you need to know, and the rest of it is just like practicing. Yeah, so the next thing that you could do, I guess, for this game mode is, like, you can pick different characters. So, like, you could pick Sova right now, and you'll know what Sova does. Sova is a recon darter. He shoots his bow into a spot, like, I'll shoot it at this wall, and he's gonna scan that robot over there. Oh, wait, it doesn't work on him, never mind. So, I guess you would do, I'll do like this. I'll do, these guys, and then I'll shoot my dart up at this block.
Revealing
he's
area.
Gonna scan them. So now that it's like wall hack. It's like UAV. MB5, that's mouse button 5. So like that's the top mouse button. I use the side mouse button, but the one in the front. Yeah. It depends. It depends on your situation, but like if I'm coming around this hallway and I know that robot's over there, I guess I would slow walk if I don't want him to like hear me. Maybe, and he doesn't know I'm here, but I've heard him already, so I know he's generally over there. I would slow walk, and then when I get to this spot, I will swing him. I wouldn't slow walk anymore. I would just full swing. I would swing left, and then I would counter strafe him most likely and go right. Back towards the wall. Yeah, I use pinky. Your hand, it should be pretty normal, I'd say, considering how your hand is resting. Like, your 3 middle fingers, or your 3 fingers in the middle, should be on WASD. Your hand should naturally be resting with the thumb on the spacebar, and then the pinky should be pretty much left hanging off on shift, essentially. Shift is for walking. Like, this is how you're gonna use ninja, essentially, to like not make noise. And then if you want to take your knife out with E, you're gonna walk faster. Like, I'm slightly walking faster than when with a gun out, and it's definitely noticeable in game. Like, you can get the spots faster doing this, but you don't want to swing, obviously, come around the corner with your fucking knife out. You're gonna want to, when you're getting close to the corner, take your gun back out, because you know maybe there's a guy there. You don't want to be caught with your knife out, because that's just dumb. But yeah, you definitely, like, if I know there's enemies right in the other room over there, I want to slow walk down this hallway maybe really fastly, but without making noise. I can do that and then immediately take my gun back out and clear the corner. That way you don't make noise. The other thing you can do is you can slow walk and you can jump. Well, it's making noise right now, but it doesn't actually make noise in game, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you like slow walk and shift walk. Actually, I am making noise, I think. There's a method to it. I forgot how to explain it, but you can definitely jump and like not make noise. Well, if shift is gonna have to work actually, so you're gonna have to just solve this problem, buddy. Like, that's just like shift. Like I said, your pinky should naturally be resting there because like there's nowhere else to put your pinky. Oh, like you're not able to multitask with your hand? Damn, nigga, that's a dysfunctionality, bro. You're gonna have to correct that. Yeah, that's something that I feel like you're just gonna have to learn, because shift is like a button that's universally used like on all games. Like, you normally on games, I'd say shifting is running. Like when you're gonna sprint, like instead of pushing your analogs down to sprint, you press shift to sprint. On this game, it just walks. You could change it to something else, like maybe caps. I don't know if caps is easier for you, or something like that. But yeah, shift I'd say is universal for like all games. It gets used pretty much on all games. 2. I press 2. The number 2, right above W. Yeah, 1. But you can scroll wheel down if you want to take out the AR, because that's like pretty much the next thing. That's up to you. Crouching for me is the back left mouse button. The side mouse buttons, the 2 on the side, I have it as the back one, the one furthest towards me. And the one on the front, the one furthest away from me, is for taking my E out. That's my first ability. That's how I shoot my first ability. My front mouse button, side mouse button. Because you don't actually release, or I mean, yeah, technically you pull it out, I guess is what I meant to say. So like if you're gonna use your main ability, you're gonna press that top mouse button, or I press it, it takes out my bow, and then to actually shoot the bow, I use the shooting button.
Revealing area.
Yeah, everything is default except for instead of pressing E for ability 3, I have it as the front mouse button. Yeah, all characters have 3 abilities, so I'm playing a different character now. My ability on this character is a UAV scan dart that can scan people through the wall. But yeah, so I'll start with Astra. Astra, this character. Oh, what the fuck? Astra is a smoker, so her abilities work by using.
I need a stop.
What the fuck is this? Oh, I have to ult. I don't really play Astra though. I never really play her, but she got nerfed already, so she's kind of trash. But Astra, you press the ult button, and she can look at the game like this, the map, and she can put stars down. And what she can do with these stars is I get out of her ult mode, and now I can see that star through the wall, and I could turn it into a smoke. I could turn it into a stun. Watch, I'll turn this one into a smoke. But that's what a smoke looks like in this game. For other characters, they look different, but this is Astra smoke. So I can no longer obviously see what's on the other side, but I can walk in it. And then when I walk in it, it has its own little orb. And then when I walk out of it, I can see again. That's how smokes work in this game. All the controllers. So that's how she does her smoke. And now if I want to turn this star, I could turn it into a suck.
Pulling them in.
Suck. So if somebody was here, they get slurped up to this middle part. Yeah. The other smoker would be Brim. This is Brimstone is the free smoker. Like, you're gonna automatically have him. He's actually a really good smoker now. He looks at the game through his iPad, and I can put a smoke over there. I'll put it in the same exact spot, and then I press left trigger to shoot it, and then I can press right trigger to activate both of them at the same time.
Smoke's down.
So that one dropped from like an airstrike, and that one dropped from like an airstrike, all at the same time. And that's how his smokes look. They do the same thing. You walk in it, you can like sleek close to you inside of it, and whatever. And then he has Molly. He can shoot a Molotov on the bomb, and the Molotov will sit there for a long ass time, and like people can't defuse because they'll fucking burn to death. What was that? No, he has Molotovs, yeah. And then his ult is like it's like a big ass ultimate from like a beam. A Jesus beam comes down and it fucking obliterates you if you're inside of it. Yeah, and then he gets a stimmy. This stimmy that he throws down, all teammates that walk in this will get a speed boost and they get a rate of fire boost. Like now I can shoot my gun faster. The Vandal does not normally shoot that fast. Now it shoots really fucking fast. It shows you on the bottom right of my screen, like above the ammo, it had like a little blue
stim beacon here.
You see it? As long as I'm in it, it's always full, the circle. But then when I walk out of it, it's gonna start draining. Yeah, and that's how long stims last. And then you can walk back in it and get it again. Yeah, I'm going in order from, or I was doing all the smokers because you wanted to say the smokers. So that Brim is another smoker. We'll just do, I'll just do from the top to the right, and then I'll go down to the next one. She's technically not a smoker. She's a duelist because her smokes only last 4 seconds. All the other smokers last like 8 seconds plus. Yeah, it's like a cloud burst. It's called a cloud burst, but it's the same thing. It's a smoke technically, but it only lasts 4 seconds. So she's not really classified as a smoker. It's it's like the way I'll explain her when I get to her. But this character right here is a he's an initiator, so his job is to initiate a battle. So like, we know there's a dude over there. What you can do with this guy is you can stun them. This is a stun that goes on the floor, and the longer you charge it, the further it goes. So like, it goes all the fucking way down that hall, and it goes through walls. So if I know there's a guy over there in that corner, I would hit him like this, and then I would swing it. And now that guy will be like fucking disoriented. Watch, I'll try to stun myself. I don't know if I'm not gonna be able to, as it goes too far. But it's a stun that will like, you'll be walking really slow, and your gun will like essentially be jammed. It'll only be able to shoot like 1, 2, 3, 4, like really slowly until the stun goes away. And then this is a flash. It's a pop flash. His flashes are way different than all other games. Normally you would throw like a flashbang and it will bounce off a fucking wall or something. This character, I would like flash through a whole ass wall. So like, if I want to flash that robot over there, I'll flash this, and now he's fucking blind. Well, it didn't really blind him. I guess I'll have to do it on these. If I want to flash these fucking bums, I'll flash like the top of this fucking wall, and I can be looking here too, and it won't blind. It's not showing that they're blind, but they're getting blind. They would be blind right now. Flash out. And I'm not getting blind because it's coming through this wall and popping on this side. So that's the really cool thing about him, is you can just flash through the wall. Like, all these people in this area would be blind right now because that shit just popped right here. And then his other ability is a shock wave. Like, if I know the bomb's getting diffused right there, I can do this. And then if this guy's defusing the bomb, he's gonna fucking blow up and die. It does less damage to me, but to an enemy, that would have killed him. This is C. This is his C ability. You guys can be following me. So, like, you guys can be picking them as well. Pick Breach and play him. And then, yeah, this is his C. This C is just a shockwave. Like, you do it through a wall, and it just blows up and kills you. If you're standing in it, obviously. So, once I use this one ability right here, I would have to wait until next round to buy it again. I would have to buy it. That ability would cost like $100, I think. Every flashbang costs like 200 or 250. Once I use one, I will only be left with one more if I had full util. And then I could use maybe one more in the round, and then that's it, I'm out. No more flashes left until the round ends and I buy them again. The stun though, the cool thing about the third ability for pretty much all characters, they get it back. This character gets it back after like 40 seconds. I'll be able to stun like that again. His ult is also a stun, but at a bigger radius. I don't have a map, so I can't really. The length is huge. You'll see right now. This is a ginormous shockwave that will like pretty much cover an entire bomb site. If this was a bomb site, it would like get everybody in it and they will all be stunned. What was that? Yeah, this is their ultimate. Their ultimate, as you can see, it has like little fucking diamonds on it. Every little diamond is either a kill, a plant, or a round death. You get little orbs as you play, as you kill things. You just want to aim it at a wall. You have to like aim at and shoot it through a wall. Yeah, you can't just do it in like the air. It has to go through a wall. So this character is really cool. He's really helpful. He's an initiator. So you're pretty much a support. I would say initiators are like supports. Like if there's a guy over there, I would probably be like, if I'm playing Jet, I would like tell you guys, all right, you guys stun that guy. Brim, my breach would stun, and I would already be over here, and I would swing him right away as that guy gets stunned. Yeah, one of each character. I already showed you guys Brim. He's a smoker. Chamber is another broken character that's probably one of the better characters in the game. He gets to put TPs down. So I can put that over there. Yeah, I already showed Brimstone, but I can show him again real quick. He's just a smoker. His main ability is going to be to pull up this iPad. This is my mouse button ability, and I can put up to 3 smokes down all at the same time if I want. And these last the longest in the whole game. These will last like 13 seconds, I think, which is extremely long in like search and destroy. Because like I could essentially do one smoke and waste time, and then when I know like almost 13 seconds are about to pass, I could re-smoke it again and just keep wasting more time. And these guys are pretty much going to be afraid to come out, because you know, obviously if they come out, they're just going to be coming into like an area and not know exactly where anybody is. So normally when that happens, they would probably flash out and then they would swing out of the smoke. Like you can molly it. Another thing you can do is you can throw a molly in there, and that's going to delay even longer. Now they definitely can't cross because they'll fucking die if they do. Okay. Yeah, this is the guy that does stimmy. He throws a stimmy down, and then you get a movement, and you get a shooting boost. So smokers are essential. You guys are gonna eventually want to obviously pick a role that you're gonna want to play. Oh, I got kicked from it. He increases fire rate, and he increases fire rate, and he increases movement speed. That's it. I'm gonna have to load back into the thing because I got kicked out of it, I'm pretty sure, even though I was playing. I think my shift like broke. I don't know, there you go. Yeah, it just kicked me out, I think. I'm going back in it. There's no what? Oh yeah, definitely there is. It's called the deathmatch in this game. You'll just spawn in with like 12 people. It's honestly a really good or it's decent practice. I wouldn't say it's really good practice. Like we could go do one right now with a bunch of random people, and we could do it as a group. And you will just spawn in, and other people will spawn as well, and you just like swing and kill each other, and you just respawn. Yeah, then the other game mode is SND. Yeah. What? Yeah, rank play is pretty much only search and destroy. Search and destroy is essentially the main game mode of this game. This character, I guess I'll wait for Nguyen. But this character is a sentinel. Sentinels are characters that are designed for defense. Their abilities, like this little robot right here. If an enemy was to come and walk past him, yeah, I picked Chamber. Yeah, the next guy over. He's a sentinel. Sentinels are just defensive characters. So like they're really good on defense side. They're not as good on offense, except for this character. Chamber is good on all sides because he's broken right now.
That's a good spot.
Yeah, I played Overwatch. I played the first one. Well, the second one's technically not out yet. But yeah, I played the first one. I actually got really high ranked in it, but then I quit playing it. Overwatch is too team-based. Valorant is team-based too, but in Valorant at least you can do certain things, you know, by yourself and still win a round. In Overwatch, since there's so many specific roles like tanks and supports that, like, you know, you can't just kill by yourself realistically. That's why I didn't like Overwatch. It relies too much on other teammates, and you can't rely on people.
Teleport's ready.
No, you back? Alright, so this guy's a sentinel. He puts, honestly, it's gonna be better for you guys to just learn them and like get them explained, but we can, I'll just do it. I'm gonna do it faster than this. Motherfuckers, just pay attention. This guy puts a little drone. The drone is mainly defense. You put it down, and I'm an offense person. I'm trying to walk in here. That little drone is gonna go like beep beep, and then it's gonna fucking shoot some shit at me. And what that does is gonna spawn like a big circle, kind of like the size of like a smoke, actually a little bit bigger. And that big radius is gonna slow you down. Like if I was running right now full speed, I would be immediately slowed down, and I'll be in like slow walking distance, or I would be made to have to slow walk like this pretty much. It would force you to. It's pretty much like something that just slows you. The little drone will slow you, and it gives you your position away. So I would hear it if I'm playing the character, and I'd know somebody's there now. Somebody like just detected it. And then his other main attribute is his ability is that he can teleport. I can put a teleport here, I can have one back here, and then I can kill somebody here. I kill that fucking air conditioner, boom, I teleport. Just like, I just press that button again, that same button, I press it again, and it just teleports me. Yeah, like you're pressing the button, so like right now I'm gonna pick them back up. You pick them up through walls. Right now I would start the game, I would have them, I would put one right here for defense, let's say, and then I'll put one back here, say in a safe spot, where I know it's safe. And then I would come over here, the round starts, they come around that corner, I'm holding an angle, I kill him, then I just teleport so they can't trade me. They can no longer kill me, obviously, because I just left. Yeah, so you can. So like you have to stay in these yellow circles, this big yellow radius. As long as you're in it, you'll notice my outer screen is gold now, or yellow. As long as I'm on it, I can teleport. But once I get out of it, I can't teleport now. I walk back in, I can teleport. And then this would go on like a 20-second cooldown after teleporting one time. You won't be able to use them again. And then his other ability is a headhunter. It's a deagle. It's pretty much a normal deagle, but it's like way better. It shoots faster and it does more damage, I want to say. And it's just more like it's faster. It's fast to pull out. You can pull it out extremely quickly. And it's just fucking broken. Like it's a goated ass gun. So this guy pretty much can get like 4 guns in one character. Because I can have my pistol, my revolver, my main assault rifle, and then I can still take out my pistol. And then I could still have his ultimate. His ult is an op. This is pretty much an op, like the one that you buy for hella money. But this one's even better. It shoots the bullets extremely quickly. And it's a one-shot kill. And when you kill somebody with this, it leaves a big puddle of the same thing that this robot does. When this robot detects you, it shoots a puddle at you of like slow. The ultimate, when you kill somebody, it drops that puddle on the floor where he died. And it'll pretty much slow everybody down that's trying to walk through there. Yeah, so it's pretty broken. You get your abilities, you have to buy them every start of every round. For this character specifically, you buy every bullet. Every individual bullet costs you 100 bullets. You can have a total of 8. And then this thing, I think, costs like 250. This used to give you 2 of these little robots. Now it only gives you 1 because they nerfed him. And then his teleport is free. Every character's third ability is always free. Yeah, that's the one that we have on our mouse button that we switched to. Yeah, aiming in with the big sniper, yeah, you definitely want to aim in, because when you no-scope, it's just going to be like a Call of Duty no-scope. The bullet's going to go like anywhere. This character is another defensive character. The way this guy works is, Cypher, he puts a trip down. So this little trip on the wall, you put it like that, they can't see this. They're walking up to this shit, they can't see it. It's invisible. Until they get really close, like right here, you'll start to hear like a robotic noise, I guess. And you'll be able to see the laser physically when you get really close like this. And then you can just shoot it and break it. But up until that point, if somebody's just running through, like they're trying to get in, it's gonna like rubber band them back. It's gonna be like a wire that gets on top of them or on them, and it like sucks them back. Like if they try to move forward, it's gonna like rubber band them back into this spot, and then eventually it's gonna blow up and like stun them. Yeah, you would. So the way you would do a setup with this character, like a really broken one, is like you would maybe do this. Like you would do something like this, but like on a bomb site. Like I would have a camera. Then I would throw this thing, which is a smoke, and what I would do is I would be watching that shit. I see a guy walking down, he's going to come into the room, I can shoot this little dart at him, is gonna tag him. You press the same mouse button. So like once you shoot it, you can press the button again and you can like look around with it and shoot. The same mouse button that we have is set to. And you can use it, and what it does is you tag somebody and then they're gonna be able to be seen through the wall. Like I'll be able to see them through the fucking wall with like pings. It's like pretty much a wall hack. And what I would do with this is I would use it for intel. You use the camera for intel, and then whenever they walk by and they trigger the tripwire, I will pop the smoke. Like I will pop this. Wait, I pressed the wrong button. You would pop it and that's what it does. And now this guy would be trapped in here, or he wouldn't be trapped, but he would be hit by this tripwire, and I would be able to see him through the wall. So I could just spray him down and kill him through that smoke. And that's how this character is used offensively. You just make like annoying ass setups. You can put his fucking wires in all kinds of wild spots usually if you're a real nerd. Like, alright, that one's not a good one. Like, I'm probably not gonna be able to find one realistically, but sometimes you can do them where it's like in a really nerdy ass angle where it like it goes from one spot to like another unorthodox position. Like this, like this. This is like a nerdy one. Like nobody would be expecting that kind of laser. That's just like some nerd shit. So they would just walk over this and they would get fucked because they would get hit by it. And then these you just throw out these little fucking frisbees. You can lob them hella far. Obviously you get used to the range and you can just pop them. And all they are smokes. And when somebody walks in them, it makes like a big noise, like a big, I don't know, a big noise, and you can like definitely tell there's someone inside the smoke. This is just another Sentinel defensive character. Fade is a new character. She's fucking broken as fuck. You throw this fucking eyeball up in the air, and then you can press the same mouse button, and you can pull that ball down. Or you can just let it fly, and eventually it'll go down by itself. So what that does is, it scans people, kind of like the other Kai Sova. So you throw this shit in the room, it's gonna come down, eyeball, all those people are see-through wall now. And then another cool thing you can do is these fucking little like things that they have on them, you can send a fucking dog after them with your C. And that shit will like go at an extremely quick speed and it'll hunt them down and fucking stun them. And blind them. That guy is blind now. The dog, yeah, if the dog is coming for you, you just have to shoot it. But you have to shoot it a lot. That's why this character is currently broken. And then her Q is this. Anybody that's in that gets tethered. So like while that is up, they can't walk out of it. Here, I'll try to throw one over here and I'll tell you. I didn't reach. Like that guy can't walk. Oh shit.
Catch them.
There, like he's probably trying to strafe left and he can't. He's like trapped in like a big circle. They can't leave it. So you can combo that with other characters' abilities like grenades and then, you know, get them all killed because they're all trapped in this, you know, thing. And then her ultimate is like the other guy, Breach, where it covered like a big ass range. But what this does is it deafens all of them and it makes them weak. So like their health went from like 100 health to like 75 health. No, like only in-game shit. So like all these guys' sound is deafened. Like if we were running through that hallway and they wouldn't be able to hear us anymore, they would be deaf. Like they wouldn't know what abilities are coming. They wouldn't hear us running up to them. They would only be able to see what's happening. And that's why this character is really broken, because it, you know, this combobulates their defense, I guess. You do this shit, they're all deaf now, so you can do whatever you want. Then you get intel on them and you know where they are. And then you can send dogs after them with these wires. Like you tag the thing to a wire and it'll hunt people down. And those dogs, yeah, it's broken. Like that dog is really fast. And what happens to that guy is he's nearsighted now. So he can literally only see like maybe up to right there. Everything else is just black. So yeah, she's broken and she's probably gonna get nerfed soon. Jet is the main character. I said that she gets used literally like every single game because she is OP as fuck. I can swing a corner, kill somebody, and then dash away. And I can't be traded anymore. You know, a big thing about search and destroy is trading people. Like, you know, when you, just like when you played Call of Duty, you go into a bomb site, maybe one guy is like bait, he slides into the room, he dies, but then you trade him right away, right? You slide in right behind him and you trade him. Yeah, this is the same thing. You want to trade people obviously as soon as possible so you have numbers advantage. But with this character, you can swing like an idiot, like just brain dead, kill somebody, and then just dash out. Like now they can't kill me because I just fucking literally teleport away, right? And I can just smoke the ground like that and it's broken. Another thing is, like, that's the bomb site. I need to get in there and create space for my teammates. Like, maybe there's an enemy right here in this... Oh, wrong button. Maybe there's an enemy in this corner. And I don't know that. I'm just coming in and I know there's teammates behind me. What you do is you just throw a smoke and then I dash in. Now that guy has a choice to either shoot through the smoke and try to hopefully kill me and give his position away to the rest of my teammates that are running up, or he just has to sit there, not shoot while I'm in my smoke, and I can just clear corners now. Like, I could jiggle peek this, check that corner, and then check this corner, and then maybe kill him, right? Or my teammates are gonna eventually come up and kill him. So this character just creates space. It's called creating space. Like, I could just dash up to that fucking spot like an idiot, like straight brain dead. And now I'm in the site, and I can just re-smoke myself again, maybe jiggle peek out of my smoke slightly, get intel, or kill somebody that's not paying attention. So she's just a duelist. She just creates space, and then her knives are just knives. Like, these are extremely broken. They one shot to the face, they three shot to the body. Every time you kill somebody, you get a knife back. So you can keep getting knives. Right now I only have 5. And the other thing you can do is right click. I could just dash into somebody and right click them. A right click is 100% a kill. Like, even if I hit them in the leg, they'll die. Yeah, so if you choose to right click, you're gonna waste all your knives. No more knives. The only reason they keep spawning in my hand is because I'm in the practice mode. If you get a kill, you still lose them. So sometimes maybe you clear a corner and you know there's a guy there, you just full commit to like 100% kill him, but then you don't have a gun, your knives anymore, which is fine. Sometimes that's worth it. But if you have a choice, you just want to get like 2, 3. I know that's how you get sick ass clips. People flying around and shit, throwing fucking knives at your fucking head, and it's really hard to trace somebody that's fucking in the sky like this, right? You have to have Q, so you only get 2, and I can updraft like that. Yeah, because I'm able to do it in this multiple times, but normally in game you're only gonna have 2. So what I can do is I could be behind this fucking wall and I could do this, kill somebody, and then just fall. And I mean, that's broken because now you're untradeable again. You killed somebody through a fucking cheese wall. You know, now you kill somebody and now the other people can't kill you because you're behind a wall. So there's all kinds of crazy shit this character can do, and her main thing about that's broken is her dash. Being able to do stupid shit like swing a full team and maybe kill somebody and then just dash away is like insanely broken. Because you can't be traded. Can they kill you in your what? Yeah, of course. So when I dash into my smoke and I go inside of it like this, I created space now, but I only have 4 seconds before this smoke disappears. Once it disappears, it's gonna disappear, and then maybe I'm exposed to everybody and they fucking kill me. But a cool thing is, like I said, you create space, and now the guy that's maybe hiding in this corner has a choice to either spray through the smoke and hopefully kill you, and if he doesn't kill you, you probably come out and you swing him and just kill him, or your teammates end up running up the site and they just kill him because he gave his position away. You know? So that's the main thing, is that she can create space on a site with a fucking push of a button. And, you know, it's extremely broken, and you'll see why as you play the game. And that's why she has the highest pick rate, like she's in every game. This character is another initiator. His job is to get intel, the same way as the other initiators usually. This guy throws a knife into a building, and as long as they're in the area, it detects them. It just told us 8 agents are suppressed. If I throw it over there, it won't get 8, it'll probably only get half of them. It got 6 of them. And what that does now is they have that little purple shit on them. When you're suppressed by this character, he's an EMP character. When you get hit by this knife, you can no longer use abilities now for like 8 seconds. No ability. No updraft, no smoke, no nothing. You can still shoot, but no abilities can be used once you get hit by this circle. Yeah, you could... Oh, jump shotting is definitely not the play. Yeah, if you jump shot, it's going to be the same as like running and headshotting someone. Obviously, sometimes you're going to get lucky, and there's people that do it, and they'll fucking like Mickey Mouse kill you across the map, but it's definitely not something you should be trying to do on people. So yeah, this knife is broken. That whole circle, if you get it, you get EMP'd for 8 seconds. But you can shoot it, so if it gets thrown at you, you shoot it like maybe once or twice and it'll break. And his flashes are normal Call of Duty flashes. He just throws a pop flash, it bounces, it pops. You can underhand throw it, and you're blind as fuck. The best way to use his flashes are going to be underhands. Like, I'm going to swing this corner, I would throw it like this and swing. And now everybody that was looking at me are blind as fuck and I kill them. Wait, what was that? The difference is that you can throw them like this really far up and they'll go really far. Or you can like throw it high up over like a wall and it'll pop and get everybody. But the best way to flash is going to be underhand throwing it like that. It's right or left trigger. Left trigger or left shooting is going to throw it hella far. And right trigger is going to underhand it. You're going to want to learn to listen for those cues. Like when I throw it, you can it makes like a little charging up noise and then it pops. You're going to want to learn to hear that and avoid it like hella fast. Like you see a flash coming, you got to turn around and then turn back. Because if not, you're going to be full fucking blind like this and people are going to run in and kill you. What? Yeah, so the way you would underhand throw it is like somebody's right here, like close. You would underhand throw it as far as possible. So this flash goes like a certain distance always. Like it'll probably reach that. It went a little bit past that actually. It like it popped right here. So now that I know the distance, I would maybe back up further and pop it like this. So it's giving the enemy less time to react to the flash. Like if they see it come out and it goes all the way over here, then pops. You know, they actually can see the flash and maybe get more time to react and turn around and not get blinded. So you would want to limit that distance by going like further away from the wall and then tossing it. And then you would swing and they would probably not be able to react and they'll be blind and you'll get free kills. All right. Another way I flash is I throw it like this. I'll throw it to the right and then I'll swing with it. So while they're trying to shoot me or looking at me, it pops behind me and it blinds all of them. And now I can get free kills. His other ability is this little grenade. It's a molly, pretty much. You throw it, it pulses, and it does damage to you. It pulses 4 times. And if it hits those 4 times, it'll kill them. So... what? Nah, no attachments. Everybody's gun is the same. But there are skins that I would say give aimbot, no cap. Maybe that's just pay to win. I mean, it's like a figure of speech. Like they feel really good when you shoot them. I have skins on my main because they have effects and yeah, they're definitely better than default. So this guy's molly, you just using it to delay. Like people are running through that hallway, you can delay their push like 4 seconds by throwing that. Or you know they're gonna run through it. You do it so that they take damage when they come around the corner and it helps you kill them. His ultimate, he just goes into ult mode and he's pulsing. Like I'm pulsing and all these guys are getting EMP'd. That's why they all have it. And it's a huge radius. So like before we're gonna go into the bomb site, I would pop it. All these guys' abilities are now not activable. So we can come in there and do whatever. We can flash, swing everybody. And while he's in ult mode, he can shoot faster. He gets speed boost, like stim. I'm not sure if he reloads faster. I don't think he does. But the stim is the main thing he gets. And then the other thing is, if he dies right now, if I was to lose a gunfight and I died, I wouldn't die. I would like go on my knees and somebody could walk up to me in like between 10 seconds and they could res me and like reactivate the robot, pretty much. But if they don't do that in those 10 seconds, you just die. So it's like a free res. So usually when he ults, he's like the first guy to go into the site and swing. Alright, now we go to Killjoy. Killjoy's a sentinel, another defensive character. She can put like little turrets like this on top of bullshit. And her little turret will go pew pew and shoot people. The blue-haired girl? Neon. So Neon's a newer character as well. And she can Call of Duty slide. Yeah, she can hit the Call of Duty slide and you can just swing people. So you use her sprinting ability like this and then you right click it. I'm out of here. But every time you're running, as you can see, your juice bar is going down, and then eventually if it goes all the way down, you'll be deactivated from sprinting and you have to wait. And then her ultimate is like really broken, but it's hard to use. So like you actually have to be able to aim at people, like trace them. So like you're coming into a site running and you shoot lasers out of your fucking hand like this. But you actually have to trace. Like obviously if you're missing, you know you're not going to kill them. You're not going to do like any damage. Or if you're shooting their legs, it's gonna do like no damage. You see that? You actually have to hit them like in the head or in the body and get like your laser on them. What? C is a wall. So like, I want to block that off. I would do the wall like that. Now it's blocked. It's pretty much a smoke. Or it's a path for you. So you could do it like this. I'm going into the bomb site. I could do this, and I could run all the way up it, and then I can get. I'm already really close to the enemy. Now I just wait for the wall to come down, and I kill people. What? Yeah, they definitely can walk in it. So they used to do damage because this used to be fire technically, but it does no longer do damage. So whenever people see the wall, they can just choose to walk in and like fight you. So it's not as good as it used to be. And then her Q is a stun, so you can bounce this shit. So you can throw it over there, and then it's gonna bounce and go over there. It's pretty much just geometry. Oh, this is my ult. You press X. This is your ultimate. Shooting lasers. But the ult is like, it's really broken, but like I said, you need to really trace people to kill them. If you're not tracing them, you're not gonna kill them. Yeah, you can dash sideways. You can dash backward, kinda, but it's kinda hard now.
Almost out.
You gotta like look essentially to where you wanna go.
Here we go.
And then dash backward. Like, watch, I can like, it didn't work. I think it was on cooldown. Yeah, so I just, yeah, it's not easy, but once you get the movement down, I don't really play this character that often. But yeah, you can do a slide backwards, or you just do a side one. What? The doing the dash backward is like I said, it's a lot harder. You're gonna have to like look behind you and then use it and then turn around. Essentially, is what you're doing, or you're looking at like at an angle and doing it and then turning around. Like that. You right click. Right clicking will dash. Yeah, only when you're running though. You have to be running to be able to dash. Yeah. Or if you're in ult mode, you can technically dash all the time, but you only get one dash. So you guys are not. You only get one dash or one slide until you kill 2 people. Then you'll get a slide back, and you'll be able to slide again. Same thing with Jet dash. When Jet uses her dash, she has to kill 2 people to get it again. Unless the round restarts, then you get that ability for free like everyone else. Alright, we'll go back to Killjoy real quick. Killjoy is just a defensive character. She puts a little turret on a high place or something, and when people come into contact in like the hallway, she'll detect it and shoot at it. And that lets you know someone's there. And it'll do like a little bit of damage to them and whatever. Definitely not. Once you select your character, you're going to beat him for the rest of the match. And then this little robot, this Q, is going to be an alarm bot. When someone gets close to it, it's going to detect them, blow up on them, and then they become vulnerable. They have like armor broken, so they take like bonus damage, I guess, technically. And then she gets little mollies. She can throw 2 of them and then pop them both at the same time. And anybody in there is getting absolutely fucked on. No regenerating health, no. There's characters for that though. So we're done with Killjoy. We'll go on to Omen. Omen's another smoker. The way Omen works is he can see the map as well through the wall, and you right trigger to move how far you want your smoke to go. If I want to smoke the top of this shit, I would like put it like right here.
Cover going out.
Yeah. So like he can do, I could do it one way. I messed it up right there, but like cover there maybe. Out. There, I just made it one way. So when this one disappears, this is what's called a one way, because I can see their feet and they can't see me. So like it makes it like really, it's a really good smoke, you know, because now I can see them, I can see their feet before they can even see me, and I can kill them. Oh, yeah, yeah, you want to do it on top of things. Like I want to put it on top of that, pretty much, right? And then do it, and then that should cover it up. Yeah. Or you can just smoke it normal. It all depends on how you want to use your smokes. And then the other way he works is he'll blind people, and that does a near sight. It goes really far in a straight line, and all these guys got near sight. So like you can see the black on their screen. That means right now they're blind. Like everything is black on their screen except for maybe up to like right here. Anything in that range they can see in like a circle around them. Everything else is just black. So if you blind somebody with this, you can just swing and fucking kill them, and they won't even be able to fight back. The other thing that happens is they can't hear when that happens. When they get, like, as soon as you fresh blind them, they can no longer hear. So a cool tech that people do when they want to be nerds is they blind you, and then they teleport behind you. And you won't be able to hear that. No, everything... This is a... Yeah, he can teleport anywhere. Which is really cool. Yeah, you could do that too. Well, I mean, technically, there's never gonna be there's no map that lets you do something like what I'm doing right now. But you can get on top of second story places. Like on top of boxes. Like, this would be an unorthodox spot. Like, people come into the site. Normally, someone can't get up here. So they wouldn't check this first. This would be like the last thing they check. So you would get like the drop on them, you know. And yeah, that's all this guy is. Oh, and his ult lets him teleport anywhere on the map. Like, if I want to teleport behind the enemy, I can just teleport behind them. Now I'm in the end of the hallway. And now I'm behind the enemy. Oh, that's pretty much how this character works. The other character that you automatically get is this guy. He can pretty much ult, and he makes a clone of himself. So, like, right there is my ult puddle. Now I can run into the site like no fucks given, and if I die, all that happens is I'll just teleport back to that spot. But instead of having 50 armor, I'll probably lose my armor, but I'll still have 100 health. And that's how this character works. You pretty much go behind a wall right before you enter a site, and then you just enter that shit and you use your flash. He has flash. This flash is like a little ball that either goes left or it goes right. You choose. And it blinds people. So you would ult, and then run in the site like no fucks given, flash them, swing, and kill people. And if they kill you, it doesn't matter, you come back to life. And then he has a molly. If you take damage, he can throw it on the ground and heal. Instead of damaging yourself like another character, he heals from the fire. So that's pretty cool. And then same with this wall. This wall, you can like throw it out with C, and you can curve it. So like now I can walk in silently, and they won't know I'm technically over here, and then when it goes down, I'll be in a different angle maybe, and I might get a drop on somebody and kill them. Or the other way, you just use it as a heal. You just throw it on a wall and walk inside of it. Like this. And now I'm healing. Yeah, so you could double it. You can do this, and throw that shit on the ground, and then do this, and you'll heal extremely quickly back up to 100. You won't get your armor back though, but you'll heal. And that's all you really need. And with his flashes, like I said, you just curve them. You want to throw it? Watch your eyes. What was that? No, only with that neon girl. Raze is usually my main. This is actually the character I usually pretty much play on my real account when I play ranked. Raze is a duelist, so she can blast pack on some nerd shit like this. She throws like C4, and that C4 can jump her around in different directions. Oh, I don't know. I think your thing might have bugged. But yeah, her C4 is just for movement, pretty much. You can use it to get up on high places. Or you can just use it to... You can double satchel. And double satcheling would look like this, I guess. You throw it, and then you would... I fucked it up. But you would throw it out, and then you would swing, and you like fly across the fucking map and like land. And then her ultimate is a rocket launcher, so it's literally an RPG, and you can just fly up into the fucking air and blow people up. With
that worked great.
yeah, it's X, and then you just left trigger to shoot the RPG. Yeah, so like the way you would use this is I would RPG first, and then I would blast pack into the site. Like that. And create space.
You see that? Here comes the party. Here comes the party.
But and then her nade, she gets a frag, which is pretty much one of the only frags in the game. And what it does is you just throw it, and then it blows up once for 50 damage, and then all the little paint shells do extra damage. So if someone stays inside of this, they will obviously die. Not from the first explosion, but all the little ones will kill them. the way you want to use these is like you want to use them when people trap themselves obviously in corners, or when you combo with someone else like Breach. Remember how I told you Breach can stun people through walls? You would have Breach do the stun first, and then I would come around a corner and throw a fucking grenade, and then everybody would fucking get fucked. I can't actually I can switch back to Breach. I think I can stun these. Oh, I spawned on the roof too. You can just stun them, and then when they're stunned, they have that on their head. And look, now that robot is moving slower. Like normally he strafes a lot quicker, and now when he's stunned, he'll strafe a lot slower. See? Yeah, you won't know technically unless you knew exactly where that person was. And then you just swing. But, I mean, yeah, but normally what you would do is you would stun, and then you would flash right after. And then no matter what, they're gonna be flashed. But that's also why normally you would do this for someone else. This is why he's like, I would say, more of a support character. You would normally flash for someone like me, technically, if I'm playing Duelist. Like, you would say, alright, I'm gonna pop flash this. And then you would flash it, and I would already be ahead of you, technically. And I would just be able to go in right away, right after your flash. So you're more of a support character. You're not really a duelist. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I told you this was gonna happen. It's better to just learn the characters as you play. I would say we should just play. This character is just another duelist. She just beats the fuck out of you. Like, if she kills you, she can, like, she can miss. Meaning she can literally just go invisible after she kills one person. Or if she kills somebody, she can like slurp up their soul and heal to full health and armor. So she's extremely broken as well for like smurfing, I'd say, or for people that are like killing people often. This is a healer. All she does is literally heal you or one person, and then her heal goes on cooldown. She gets a wall. You can just wall a fucking like a entrance so that people have to shoot it to break it to get in. So her wall is pretty useful. You can always wall like this too. Like what people will do is they'll wall themselves up. And my wall broke. They'll wall themselves up. I don't know why my wall's breaking. They'll block the doorway, and at the same time they'll be on top of it. So they'll be like hiding maybe in a corner like this, and that's unpredictable sometimes and get you an easy kill. And then she gets slow orbs. She can just throw an orb, and everybody inside that gets slowed now. So this is where like you would throw a raise nade maybe and like blow all those people up because they can't get out of the slow. And you would just use this on doorways as well. Like, you know, the enemies are running in. You're trying to buy time for your teammates pretty much. That's all you're doing with that. And then her ult is just a revive. You just revive teammate. Huh? Alright. I would say we should just do something simple. We could always do... I mean, I wouldn't say deathmatch. Deathmatch, so deathmatch is going to be like team deathmatch. You're just going to go into a free-for-all and shoot people. Yeah, you guys have to make sure to leave your thing. So press like escape or whatever, like what I just did, and like back out. Or yeah, like it should say like leave match or something. Like you want to leave the practice place. Yeah, like you go to like, yeah, you press escape. Yeah. And then we have to invite you again, Joel. Or I already invited you, so on the right side of your screen you should have like an invite. And then your daily store is over there, but that's gonna probably be for later for gemming for skins. If you guys get into the game. And then there's a battle pass, obviously. I would say we should just probably do an unrated, but I mean maybe Spike Rush. We'll do a Spike Rush. A Spike Rush is just a little match. It's gonna be a small game mode of like first to 4. It's gonna still be search and destroy, but you're not gonna have to buy stuff. So you're always gonna get all your utility for free, and you're also gonna get well, I guess that's it. You're just going to get your utility for free, and there's going to be little orbs you can get that give you power-ups.
Cool. Let's go.
So with these characters, yeah, Sage is gonna be a support. She's a healer. The Phoenix is a duelist, and yeah, that's a smoker. And then another character that has like pretty much a high percentage rate of pick rate is Sova, the other guy that you guys had. The guy that Mike guy's playing on our team. This is what, yeah, this will be still S&D, but everybody gets one, everybody has a bomb on them, so any of us can plant the bomb. And all of us get our abilities for free. We don't have to buy armor. But the guns are picked for us. So like right now the round's gonna start, and every single person in the game is gonna have the same weapon.
All right, team.
So we all
Let's
started
go
with
write
double
this
barrels
war
this
story,
round.
shall we?
This is normal. Yeah, it should be normal. Yeah, you're taking, this is running. If you want to run faster, pull out your knife. You'll definitely run faster with your knife. Yeah, you're always a snail.
Scanning ahead.
Suppressing.
Blocking sight.
Suppressed.
Blocking sight.
You can't. We all have the same gun.
Yikes. Sight planted.
Enemy.
Poison's gone. Three.
Oh shit. So this is obviously a double barrel, so you have to get way closer to do a lot of damage. You only have 2 bullets, so I wouldn't
Last
shoot those
player
unless you get
standing.
really close. Oh, now you're out. You're done. I mean, yeah, you pretty much lost. They're defusing the bomb right now. Yeah, you could technically knife them, but he would probably shotgun you in the guts. Yeah, it was a 1v2. The bomb was planted. So now we have a shotgun again, but this one has a right click. You can right click this one and it shoots like a slug bullet, technically. Honestly, I wouldn't use it. Ever since they nerfed it, it's pretty dog shit.
What's this?
Oh, I'm sad as fuck. I missed my knives. Oh yeah, heal me. So you use your mouse button, the one that you have on the top. Oh shit. And you can heal me, like you pull out your third ability. It's like it should have been your top mouse button, remember? The side one? Yeah, and then it should you should shoot me. And then you shoot
For
me?
you.
Yeah.
One down.
Nice, we got that guy. Alright, now somebody planted the bomb over here, so
Here.
we just have to stop them. Yeah, it's because we got hit with some ability. But we pretty much just gonna defend the bomb now. You see how this bomb
Here.
is planted for us?
Here.
So we just have to defend it. We're not gonna really be able to shoot them from this far. Okay, that guy is enemy low key.
One enemy remaining. Long.
Yeah, it's gonna feel different. Like I said, the best thing to do is just to
Last
simply
round
play.
in the half.
But you guys wanted to know about characters. You can press tab. I think it's tab universally. Or you have to hold it, I guess, and that shows you your ping. It'll show you the kills. It'll show you, I think, money. Yeah, it shows you the money, and then it shows you ultimate. No,
Revealing
you
area.
cannot shoot through that. Oh, this is not good.
Take flight.
Blocking sight.
Spotted A.
My ult's ready. What's this?
Dead. Their whole team is on me for some reason. Dude, what the fuck just happened? There's like 4 people on the stairway. Wait, the audio thing is broken though. This is normally like this for voice chat.
30 seconds left.
Party voice chat. Oh, I think you guys have to put your thing on push to talk, by the way. That's why we could hear each other in game chat.
Sit still.
Oh shit, okay, I see you.
Nowhere to run!
Okay.
Belt's ready.
The bomb's planted at B. So you guys need to go defend B. Your map is on the top left of your screens and you can see the bomb site. Yeah, B is yeah, it's over there. You guys gotta get, you can ult it once you get closer, Noe. And so this, no, it's too late. They defused it. So in this game there is no time. So like when the bomb is planted, you hear the time. You technically hear the time. Like the bomb is like it's beeping, and the louder the beeps get, the less time the enemies have, you know, to defuse it. And whenever the enemies touch the bomb, it makes a noise just like Call of Duty.
Keep up.
But you guys were really far away, so you're not gonna be able to hear it that far. But that guy also just like went in there kamikaze and just planted.
Found them.
Yeah, you so like when you spawn, I mean we were just on that side, but like it's really close, as you can see.
Nowhere to run!
Dude, I got ult here. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, it's, you can always smoke it, so like we're on defense technically now, so you don't always have to keep pushing them. You can just simply like you listen for them, and then you can smoke your entry and wait for them to get easier
Spike
kills.
planted.
Yeah, I mean you were doing a lot of flicking though. That shit was going like, but you were getting them. Yeah, sniper. Well, sniping's definitely easy because that sniper specifically is the most expensive gun in the game, and it's just a one-shot
Match
kill.
point.
That poor Viper. We didn't have to be your
Yeah,
enemy.
so we're on defense, so maybe this round try not to push them and let them come to you. So like just sound whore, you want to just play for sound, and you would listen to see if they're running up, and if you hear them running up, maybe like Joel, you would like switch to your wall and you would like
Here.
wall this off and block it, you know, or things like that. You would like, you know, you want to be more tactical.
There they are.
They're at A right now. There's 2 at A, 3 at A.
Beacon here.
So we can run to A right now. This gun, when you aim it in, it goes into burst mode, and then when it's not in burst mode, obviously, it's in like rapid fire mode. It's like a little Uzi that shoots hella fast. So it has a really fast kill time.
Enemy spotted mid.
Yeah, there's 3 at A still.
Oops.
That's an ult right
Here.
there, if you pick up that orb.
Blocking sight.
Last player standing.
He's, the way you can tell if they're your teammates is technically they have a red outline.
30 seconds left.
I don't think you, or I'm not even sure if you can. I don't think you can. So they should just already be red for you. It's just probably you're just
planted.
not used to it. Like, I don't know, whenever we spawn, just look at your teammate compared to what an enemy looks like. So there can't be clones on your team, but there can technically be clones on the other team. Yeah, there'll be, yeah, like that guy looks pretty red to me whenever he's killing him.
Attackers win.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that one only goes up to 4. So like we can do a normal match where you'll actually buy and you'll have an economy, it's called. Yeah, we can try a team deathmatch one, that's fine. So
Match
deathmatch is pretty
found.
much like all it is literally warm up. Like you're gonna start the game, we're gonna start in a lobby, and you just buy whatever gun you want to use. You have infinite money, so it's up to you whatever you want to run. And then you also buy armor, and that's it. There's no abilities allowed. It can be, so this is why I said it's not that good a practice,
Deathmatch.
because people can't.
Warm up.
So the problem with this game mode right now is that it has a winners, it has a technically a winner. When somebody reaches 40 kills, they win. What? Press B to buy. Yeah, it's free for all. Yep. Yeah, it's just gonna be free for all deathmatch. Like people just spawn and you just kill each other. When you kill somebody, you get like, well, I think it automatically reloads your gun, and then when you walk over those little health pockets on somebody's dead body, it heals you. Yeah, you buy it. Press B. Press B and you can buy whatever gun you want to use. Oh, that was me. Yep, so like this is where I said, if whichever one you guys like, you like the Vandal, you like the fucking Phantom, buy whichever one. And it... Yeah, we can kill each other for sure. Yeah, if you die, you just respawn in random spot.
3, 4.
You can see people on the map, yeah.
Night night.
Like whenever you freshly spawn, you can like see people, like where they are currently at. It's like a little like UAV essentially. But then after it goes back to normal and you can't see people. You just have to listen. The reason why this game mode is not very healthy though is because people camp to win. So like they'll spawn in and they'll just stay in a corner. And that's not really practice. Like they're not doing anything for themselves. They're just, you know, they're just playing to like win a death match. That doesn't matter. Who is that? You're spraying too much, Oil. You're spraying too much. Don't do that. Yes. So like, just try to jiggle right there and try to control your burst. Like burst, you know, burst people when you see them. And don't shoot unless you have your crosshair on people. Try to just wait. Yeah, because if you're shooting before you actually have your crosshair, you're already gonna make your gun like have hella recoil. So it's gonna be really hard to, you know, kill somebody.
Stay down.
Yeah, that's what happens a lot in deathmatch as well, just being spawn killed.
4.
Like I said, it's not the best practice. It's definitely decent practice just to warm up, but I would not do this as like a regimen of training. People just camp to win. They're not really trying to get better.
Hoops. Three.
Dominating. 10 kills remaining.
Bye. 3. 4.
I want to try to find one of you. You guys see me? Oh, I just killed you. I'm the girl. I'm the white girl, or the girl with the white hair. Holy white swing. So I wanna try to like do a practice race. I mean, we can always go into private match, I guess.
Yikes.
1 kill remaining.
Okay, where's the straggler?
No, there's a guy right here. Kill him. He's to your left, man. Oh shit, he killed me. I'm just gonna end it. I ended it by getting 40 kills. Like I said, this just ends. So like the way you check your past match is you go to career on the top right, and then you go to match history, or it should already be on there, and then you can click on the individual match and see how you did. Yeah, 15 and 10, yep. And then other people should be right there as well. Like they're right next to each other. Like you went 15 and 10, the guy above you was 20 and 18. Go to career and then go to scoreboard. Like when you click on the match, make sure it's on scoreboard. Yeah. Yeah, that's everybody that was in that last match, yeah. He was using the Phantom. I'm a Phantom user preferably on my main account, but on the Smurf I usually use a Vandal. Just so I can practice more, I guess. And because I don't have a skin for my Phantom. We could do another deathmatch. I think we should do like a little private match just so we like get our movement down. And then I think that'll help a lot as well. Because I don't know how to... I've never really done one of these though, so I don't know how to make this... Oh, I guess we would do a deathmatch. Yeah, that sounds good. And then we could do... it doesn't really matter the map. I guess we would just do a Ascent. I guess that's the easiest place. And then options... I don't even... yeah, I don't really know how this works, but I guess I'll turn on cheats. I don't know what that'll do, but... And we'll just play on once. It's a free-for-all, so it doesn't matter where we're teamed on, I guess. So, yeah. I'm gonna go take a piss real quick while it loads.
Deathmatch. Warm up.
This is crazy. It feels like we've been doing this forever. Anyone else feel like that? Just me?
Fight.
Okay. Don't hold back.
Hello? Alright, so like again, just pick whatever one you guys like the most, the Phantom or the Vandal. And then I used the same one you used. I just shot you in the head though. Let's come to the middle, come to the middle. But don't kill each other yet. Oh, calm down. Oh, calm down, pal. Okay, so like a good thing that I was telling you guys is you want to strafe. Like when you come around a corner and you fight somebody, you want to shoot it like this, like burst and move. Like don't move while you're shooting, up and shoot. You know, like burst it. You guys are, and then how wide you strafe is gonna be how you get killed too sometimes. So you don't always want to strafe really wide. You want to do like smaller increments. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm not sure. You might have moved your scroll wheel. And then I guess the next thing would be like once you have you know that you're gonna be strafing, and I'm not trying to get you guys to spray. I don't want to see you guys spraying down bullets. Just try to get yours. Even if you don't kill them in your first burst of 3, you know, just try to fix your aim and then do it again, like do the burst again. And you guys can like, you know, just shoot me or shoot each other. It doesn't really matter. Kill each other. It's free for all. Just kill each other whenever, yeah. And don't try to burst, you know, just get your practice down, like I said. I mean, don't try to don't try to spray. I mean, try to burst each other down.
That's done.
Yeah. That was good. Yeah, try to burst each other down. You want to get used to the bursting. Spraying is good too. Don't get me wrong, but not always. You died in one bullet because you didn't grab the health. You were walking forward, so your bullets were going everywhere. You didn't kill me right away. Yeah, and shooting, that's gonna also mess up your aim. Don't do that. Always stop and shoot. Yeah, always let go of A or either let go of D and then shoot. But you still want to strafe, so you do your little burst of 3, 4, and then strafe back left or right, whatever you choose, and do it again. So like right there, you're still shooting sometimes in between your strafe. You don't want to do that because then that's going to mess up your thing.
Dead.
Yeah, you want to make sure you're standing still because if you don't, that's going to make your gun up. And then the reason you're bursting is because you're resetting your recoil. Even if you burst fast right now, your recoil is going up higher and higher and higher if you shoot like at a wall. So that's why you're stopping and like fixing it.
Get out of here. Healer's down.
And then I don't know if you guys have Astros on or whatever, but make sure the HRTF was on. And then yeah, just like listen for people's footsteps. You want to get used to that. But your guys' strafe, like as you keep shooting people like this, try to... Oh, calm down, buddy. What are you doing? Why are you jumping? What? That is not the play, pal. Don't do that. That's gonna get you killed. That's because both of you are still learning, though. That's why it worked. I mean, this is all gonna be dependent on what rank you guys place as well, obviously. If you guys place like an iron, you're gonna be playing other people of similar skill. I shot you twice in the head with the pistol. But the strafing thing is the main part. Oh my god. I just shot you 3 times back to back in the head. See, like that was because you weren't really moving right there though. So that's like pretty much what you did right there is like the equivalent of like crouching. Because the easier you become to shoot is just gonna get you killed. Hey, you're moving and shooting right now. Just stop and shoot, pal. Yeah, you want to stop because like right there, that's why your bullets were going everywhere. Like you only hit me like 1 time maybe, I think. When it comes time to shoot, you always want to stop whenever you plan on shooting. That's all up to you. And resetting your recoil. Even though you're bursting, your gun is still technically getting recoil. Like if you guys shoot a wall right now, after whoever wins this. Oh, kill Noyan. Oh shit. Yeah, so like if you burst right now at a wall, you'll notice your bullets, if you're doing it fast, your bullets are still going up. Like you see mine are going like way higher and higher. So you want to reset the recoil. Like that's why you're doing this pacing thing where you strafe. You're strafing in between the recoil. So you're resetting it while you're moving. Like, yeah, like you're bursting the 4 or 5 bullets, whatever you choose. And then while you're moving left or right, you're choosing, you're letting that recoil reset automatically by doing that. And that's going to make your bullets more precise when it comes to, you know, shooting somebody. Yeah. Because if you don't do that and you're just spraying, like, your burst really quickly, it's going to be the same thing as if you would have just committed to a full spray and you're just shooting your gun really fast. Because you're not going to let the gun reset. So yeah, you don't want to do that. But yeah, this is probably the most important thing. You were already 1 shot. So like after you kill one of us, you want to go get those little plus signs. They heal you and give you ammo. That time you were just standing still, so I was able to shoot you in the head. Yeah, I know, but like that's what it's hard, bro. It's hard to you gotta learn to do both. So like that, so like right there, you were technically holding an angle, right? So like when you're holding an angle,
1 minute
or you're
remaining.
holding something and waiting for someone, I still jiggle. Like, wait, don't kill me. Wait, friendly fire. So like if you're holding a corner, like I know you're gonna come around that corner, and I'm holding this angle. I'm gonna jiggle still like this. I'm gonna be doing this, like left to right, left to right, left to right, just waiting for you to come around that corner. Not just fully standing still, because if you're just fully standing still, there's a good chance whoever swings you is just gonna like outright shoot you in the brain. If his crosshair placement is
30
good.
seconds left.
I don't know how to make the timing not have timing, because I don't know how to, I don't really do private matches. So the game's gonna run out in 20 seconds, so just keep killing each other. We'll have to restart it, or we can just go into game.
Embarrassing.
Ten
It's on the
seconds
bottom
left.
left. You have 100 health, and then you have 50 armor, if you buy armor. Yeah. Yeah, in normal matches, no, you do not.
Just getting
You have to
started.
have someone like a Sage heal you, or someone like a Sky heal you. Yeah. So taking damage, doing little bits of chip damage to people is a huge deal. You know, that's gonna help you, your other teammate, at least kill that person eventually. I think we should do an unrated match. That way you guys like get your money down. I know how the economy functions in this game. I think you're still in that match, I think, Joel, because it says you're in game, or are you in the lobby? Ah, there you go. Alright, so this is going to be just a normal, this is what rank play is pretty much, but this is unrated. Like, it's pretty much just casual. So pick whatever character you guys want to pick, like, really fast. Like, do any of you want to be Jet? And try her out? Jet, the girl that gets picked the most. That was her last time. But if you guys want to try her out, you can. Yeah, the white-haired one. You want to try her out? Yeah,
Match
well,
found.
if it's whoever picks it first, I'll pick it first hella fast. Oh, okay, okay. Because other people can beat you to it as well, obviously. And you gotta lock it in, yep. Alright, and then that, so, yeah, okay, no one's playing Sage, I'll just be, I'll be a smoker, actually.
They think I'm an old dog? I'll show them just how many tricks I
So
know.
obviously right now you guys only have 5 characters or whatever. You're gonna unlock characters really quickly as you do these challenges. You're gonna be able to unlock 2 2 characters right away, like really quickly. So you guys need to decide which one of those characters you want to decide to unlock. So this is where like deciding what role you want to play is important as well. Like, do you want to be a smoker? If you want to be a smoker, you would probably have to do like watch YouTube, or at least watch like pro play to know what people smoke, you know, generally, like where you want to put smokes for your teammates, you know, so when they make their push, those line of sights are blocked off. Yeah, this is S&D. This is pretty much rank play. This is what like pro play is, rank play is. This is what it is. Huh? Yeah, off the rip right now, we're gonna start with $800 for free. And what you do with those $800 is up to you. So press B right now, both of you, and you can pull up your store. So your choices are either going to be to buy a sheriff outright, which is a deagle, which one-shots people in the face. Or you can buy light shield, and you can buy abilities. This is all your choice. Or you can just buy a ghost. I would say a ghost. A ghost is like the silence pistol. And then with that ghost, you'll still be able to buy like one ability maybe, or something like that, right? So this is where, however you feel comfortable, how you want to buy your stuff. No aiming. Make sure you guys buy light armor. So if like you're not gonna buy your abilities, at least buy light armor. It's like on the top right. Yeah, you want to buy something right away always to help you win this pistol round. That's fine. But the pistol round is like the most important round.
Can't use that.
They're going A. They're gonna go A. So like you want to rotate fast, you know. Or you want to try to rotate fast.
Can't use that.
Holy shit, I just got decimated. They're inside A, there's 2 people.
Spike
Yeah, so
planted.
this map has 3 bomb sites, B, C, and A. This guy lurked up middle, that's why. But your teammates knew where he was, they just didn't. This is where like calling out would come into play, you know, like they would have made a call out to you and said there's a guy in mid grass, and then you would, you know, eventually with knowledge
Out
you'd
of
be like, oh,
charges.
you know what that means, and you would look
Bot
over
coming
there.
back.
If you want to see if you did damage, you press tab and I think it just shows up on the right side of your screen now. I think tab is what shows you the thing. Yeah, like if you did damage to somebody, it'll say you did damage like 34 to the body one time, and maybe, you know, whatever, you shot them in the leg for like 10 damage or whatever. That's the damage report. Yeah, so like, no, technically we lost money, or technically we didn't make very much money because we lost a round. So on this round, you wouldn't force, like sell that, Joel, because we want to save this round. So like, you pull up the store again and then right click that gun. Yep, there you go. And then this round, no, technically on this round, you just buy whatever abilities you want, but make sure you keep $4,000. At least 4K for the next round. I mean, the store went away now because the round started. But as long as you guys didn't buy anything, you're going to have enough money for next round. Pretty much. They're going to come up here right now.
Revealing area.
Smoke's down.
There they are.
They're gonna come up here. They're gonna run up here with like a flashbang, and they're just gonna run at us and kill us. Or it's a bait, and they're just rotating. They're just gonna rotate off.
Enemy.
Oh, no, they're not. These guys are stupid. Yeah, they're gonna run in there right now with guns. Yeah, you be ready to shoot them. Nice. And now that guy dropped a really good gun. The guy you just killed. Try to grab it before you die. Ah, shit. You just walk over them. Yeah, your guy, if you don't have a gun currently, your guy will auto pick them up. Unless it's like a pistol. You do have to press F on them and switch them out. So now all of us should have enough money. So what you want to do is buy either the Phantom or the Vandal, whichever one you guys liked more. And then you buy it, and then you buy heavy shields. It's on the right side bottom. Heavy shield, you buy it for 1,000. Heavy shield, yeah, right side. Yeah, light shield is just the weaker. It's going to give you 25 shield instead of 50. So you buy heavy shield, and then you buy your abilities. Like, make sure you have all your abilities now. And this is a big round right here. This is the round that we need to win so that they don't get super rich.
Smoke's down.
Found them. Killed my spot.
Molly.
Reloading. Bomb grenade out.
Like, call out if they're over there, and I can smoke for you guys. Yeah, but you also don't want to swing two people like that. So there was 2 people along. Sometimes you don't want to swing into multiple guns, obviously.
Reloading.
That's okay, though. Yeah, so like, sometimes we can just play retake.
Who trained you?
Reloading.
One enemy remaining.
Shot. That's the lot of them.
So you just, oh, what the fuck is this? Oh yeah, that was me.
There we go. Finally cracking their code.
So like now you guys should I think have enough money. Like, yeah, you should still be able to buy. So like you just have to do like quick math essentially. But yeah, try to buy, you can buy Joel, you can buy your gun again and heavy shield. Noe, you're gonna be light. So you can buy a big gun and then buy light shield instead, Noe. So buy the Phantom again or the Vandal.
Track them down.
No, everybody has their own individual money. No, you're not gonna buy anything? You choked. So you can just hide in corners too. You guys don't have to hold like an angle. You can like let the enemies come around a corner and like get a free kill type shit.
Gotcha. Launching smoke.
Nice. Yeah, and those little gimmicky things, those help you get kills. That's all good stuff to do. There's a guy in garage. They're on C. Yeah, the wall is eventually gonna break by itself. You'll see it cracking. They're on C. They're on C. Rotate.
Spike planted.
Smoke's down.
I need help. I'm waiting for you guys. So we can take C back. You want to go to C. Go to C.
Molly.
No! Oh my, that guy's dodged.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy's on site. Last guy's on site. Go fast. He's right there. You just killed your teammate on the other side of the box.
Player standing.
Oh shit! Don't you just save your gun? Save your gun. Run back. Run back. Run back toward the spawn. Quick, quick, quick! You're gonna blow up. Ah shit. Yeah, yeah. To you, you're the last person alive. So like, so I was saying like save. So like the bomb blows up and it does like a big ass radius. That bomb specifically will usually blow up to like right here.
Right here.
So where I'm standing, you need to be past this line. No, so like now you're broke. So like this round you would save probably would be the option, or somebody would buy you. But the other guy's probably not gonna buy you because we're playing unrated, and you know people don't give a shit when they play this shit. You know, that's just how it is. Noe, you technically didn't buy last round, so like you can buy now. So yeah. But another important thing is you want to buy as a team normally. So like if like multiple of us can't buy, we would save with them. There's no reason why 2 of us should buy and the rest of the team isn't able to. I mean, we bought, but it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't really matter. But there's a gun right there for you, Joel, where that guy just killed somebody. Yeah, there's a gun right there. There's a guy in there though too. Be careful. Grab the gun. Grab the gun. No, that was a gun, bro.
You're dead.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think it was just a gun though, like glowing on the ground. Like the guns have like a triangle symbol, and so do dead bodies technically. Where that pulse is coming from is where the guy is. So right there, you didn't reset the burst. You shot a little bit too fast. Yeah, it'll, like I said, it's just gonna be playing. It'll come to you. Yeah. I mean, it might be easier to use the Vandal. I think the Vandal personally is an easier gun to use because it one-shots to the head. So even if you have like recoil and maybe you get lucky, you still win. But if you really like using the Phantom, then keep using the Phantom and like learn the spray pattern and learn how to use the gun effectively and stuff, and you know, so on and so forth. You have to buy armor again. Make sure you buy armor, Joel.
You know what to do.
Always buy armor. If you can buy a gun, you have to make sure you can buy armor. That way you don't just die hella easily to some bum without a gun. They're coming C-long.
On the money.
I got 2, but there's one more. Inside C. They're gonna be in front of you. Oh, and crosshair placement. I guess I never taught you guys that because I never seen you, but always try to keep your crosshair head level when you're coming around corners on people.
One enemy remaining.
See like that guy right there? He hella missed on you because he couldn't hit you, Noise. Like, sure, you didn't maybe kill him obviously either, but like that guy was having a fucking stroke killing you.
No more doubts. We're
Yeah,
ready.
because you were strafing and he's like a bum. So like that's the difference. Like, and as you keep playing and you get better at aiming at people and not crouching, you're gonna kill people like that guy. Because that guy immediately crouched and he started spraying you down and he couldn't hit you anymore. Because that's like the border. Like this is where the yeah. This is the yeah, this is the buy round. No, you didn't buy armor. You always have to buy armor.
You want to play? Let's play.
That's bomb down on this guy on Sova.
Wait, really?
Last player standing.
Deploying drone.
He's probably gonna get flanked, unfortunately. He's on top of the bomb, so he's in a good spot to like pretty much camp and wait for people. Well, I don't know about this spot, but yeah, do you guys hear that guy coming?
Scanning ahead.
Yeah, it's to the left behind him. So he's running up closer and closer. He comes.
One enemy remaining.
There's the other one's there too,
Spike
probably.
down A.
But he was probably slow walking. Yeah, so those are like dead guys and guns. The blue ones are guns, like, and then you can actually see the gun physically. And then like the orange one is the bomb itself, the enemy spike. That's why he's
30
camping here, is
seconds
because he
left.
knows bomb's down. And the guy's coming from his right through the tunnel. Yeah. Yeah, the one that's orange.
Do not hunt the hunter. Act
Yeah,
on
he
my
he
intent.
swung and then
Don't
he
give them
crouched
time
at the
to
end of his
reposition.
swing. Like I said, I'm not trying to get you guys to learn the crouch tech yet. The crouch tech is probably like the most. It's like the worst habit you can have on Valorant. That might be like would eventually become like one of your harder habits to lose. Buy gun and armor. Buy gun and armor, no? Assault rifle. You can't use them before the round starts.
Launching smoke.
The round just started now, so I smoked this right now on
Right
purpose,
here.
and I'm just waiting. Oh, they're running up long, running up long.
Molly.
They're on site,
See ya.
and I just mollied their entrance.
Launching smoke.
Enemy spotted C.
No.
Open up the sky.
Spike down. C.
Oh no! Nice trade, nice trade. There's one more in the long hallway. In this hallway right here, to your left. He's running up now.
One enemy remaining. Last player
You
standing.
sprayed.
Shock dart.
Yeah.
Scanning ahead.
Fire in the hole!
No, he's dead. He's gonna get RPG'd. Yeah, you should have bursted right there. And strafed. You didn't strafe either. You stood still. No, definitely not. These are like, I mean, it's better to like not get these get these habits down of like strafing and, you know, obviously early.
Pay attention. Might learn something.
This will help you climb out. Like even if you guys place in lower elo, you'll be able to beat up on those lower elo players most of the time, and you'll climb out of whatever rank you're in. And then game sense. Yeah, so like when you take damage, you can always just back off and heal. Heal yourself or heal a teammate. You can see your teammate's health bars on the top left. They're running up long again. Be long.
I can't use that. Smoke's down. Molly. Now we're cooking. Stim beacon down.
One enemy remaining.
You have heal, Noi? What's the cooldown? Like 20 seconds? It's the cooldown's like underneath the numbers or the thing. Okay, well, it's too late, but it's fine.
I'll teach
But
you to
normally, yeah,
respect
you always
their
want to pay
elders.
attention to your teammates' health bars, or if they ask for it, just know just be ready to like press that button or whatever, and then all you do is aim at them and heal them. If that's the character you're gonna choose to main or whatever. I feel like they'll probably hit C this round, so it's good that you're here. So if you see them coming up, or if I tell you they're running up, just like throw a slow
Right
orb
here.
right there, you know, and like try to delay them as long as possible type thing.
Alarm bot
The slow orb is Q.
Launching smoke.
Spike
I'm
down.
gonna rotate.
A.
I think they're going A.
Joke's
There's one
over.
mid.
You're dead.
There's one that could come garage, Noya, so be careful.
Spike planted.
Molly. Taken down.
Last player standing.
No, there was a guy behind me too. Alright, so the bomb's planted at A, so you need to get all the way across the map. But they're gonna be looking for you, so always have your gun ready or be ready. And he puts his knife out. And you're aiming at the ground right now. Yeah, there you go. Aim a little higher. Heal yourself. So you have to. He would have had to kill all 3 of them and then go
My
defuse.
quiver is
Yeah.
never full.
Right there, the bomb was already ticking hella fast, like it was beeping hella quick. So you had like I'd say like 12 seconds left or 10 seconds. No, there's no actual time. Mini shield is right above the heavy shield. But yeah. And then right now, I didn't really talk to you guys about that. But when you're coming around corners, try not to aim at the ground. Try to aim at head level. Like this Joel would be like head level, like this. So when you're coming around the corner, already have like your crosshair like in the middle of your screen, you know. And yeah, you too, Noe.
Smoke's down.
Because right there, as you were walking, you were like aiming down.
Thanks, Potty.
No, that's a good angle that you're going towards. But yeah, angles are definitely different, and they definitely help.
Enemy
No.
down.
But he did ult. He's running up. I killed him. There's one more in that hallway. He got me. He's 70.
I'm down.
Oh, don't let him res, KO. No, Killjoy let him res. They're in that garage, Noe. Right here to your right. Yeah, keep going straight. No. None of the ARs are. Oh yeah, that one wasn't an AR. You bought a Guardian. You bought like a marksman rifle, I guess.
One enemy
Oh
remaining.
shit, okay. You didn't buy armor this round again, by the way, but go to the bomb. Like, you want to run up that hallway. Or like, you know, time is ticking. Yeah, like go down the hallway. You look at your map, bro. Like, go that way. You see those? But he's here. He's here somewhere.
Last player
Just stood
standing.
still, boy. You would have had him with the strafe. Oh, this guy's dead. He doesn't have time.
Concentrate, Sova.
Actually, he does have time. Yeah, no timer, no. It'll tell you right now how much time was left. 0.86 seconds.
Last round.
Make sure you're
before the
always
switch.
buying armor. Always look at your money. If you have anything from $4,000 plus, that means you can 100% buy a gun and heavy shield. Yeah, and then make sure you always have all your abilities. Well, you can't buy armor if you buy that. So like the play would be to buy a Spectre, the like MP5 looking gun.
Turret out.
You would buy that gun instead, and then you would just buy light armor or heavy armor with that if you can. If you have $1,000 extra. It's gonna be too late.
You want to play? Let's play.
Launching smoke.
There's C long again. They're running up right now.
Right
on site.
Out of here. Molly.
Spike down. C.
Open up the sky. That's 3. Stim beacon here.
There was a guy here on this doorway.
One enemy remaining.
Spotted C.
He has an op, so we're not gonna peek him. But we have bomb down, right?
Launching smoke.
Back here. He's running up. He's really close
Right
right
here.
now. No, I mean. Look at your map.
Last player standing.
I looked at my map. God damn it.
$30 seconds left. Spike planted.
He barely planted it. So you shouldn't have ran technically because now he heard you. He's using a sniper on you. Yeah, that's why he teleported away. But like the main thing was he still didn't know where you were because you hadn't made any noise. So you shouldn't be running up to him. You should be slow walking. No, now we flip sides. So like now we're on offense and now we restart with no money again. Well, we have 800. So like buy a ghost and then buy like a smoke for you. Noe, you buy a light shield and maybe buy the wall. Yeah, buy a ghost. Yeah. You buy light shield, Noe, and buy the wall for 400. Yep. Now you have no money, which is fine. You're supposed to buy in this round to help you win this round. This is a big round because this round usually means that you win the next round because you can buy the next round if we win, and you can buy the MP5 and then just win. What the? You weren't supposed to use the wall yet? Yeah, but you're on defense. I mean, we're on offense, not on defense. Dude, the ghost is so bad. Holy, I hate this gun. You have the same gun as me, or like,
Spike
yeah.
down A.
It's just like a tap gun, but it's so random, this gun. So, like, we took the bomb A, and you guys decided to do your own expedition. So, like, now you have to rotate over there. But they know where the bomb is, so just know they're gonna be over there.
Last player standing.
There's a guy middle now.
Eliminated.
You can get his ghost. His ghost is technically a better gun. No, not that one. The Joel's gun. It's to your left. It's the same gun.
No charges left.
Yeah, if you pistols, you have to press the button. He's out there. He's out there.
Let's go team.
One enemy remaining.
All right, last guy's probably on the bomb.
30 seconds left.
Go. You have 30 seconds. So keep your gun out. F if you need to trade a gun, yeah. But if you don't have like an assault rifle and there's an assault rifle on the ground, you just have to take it out. So that gun right there is like really bad when you spray it for whatever reason. But it's really random at the same time. So honestly, like, you could have just got lucky and shot that guy right in the face and you would have won. This round we lost it again. So like technically no. Because we, like right now, next round I'm gonna get 4,300. So like if anything I would buy a shorty. I'll buy like a double barrel, which costs 150. And then I can just like camp in a corner and like try to shotgun somebody in the guts and steal their gun. I would not buy light shield unless you have $4,000. I mean, but if you, I think you had 4,000 still, so it's fine. And all we're gonna do this round is like pretty much camp and hope they get hungry for kills, and then we get free gun. Like right now they're running up on me.
Right here.
One more. Come.
Smoke's down.
Reloading.
I just got a gun.
Stim beacon down.
He dropped the gun now. Now
Gun
you can
here.
grab that. You just have to walk over that one. It's marked on the bench. You got it. Now heal yourself if you have to or whatever and just like come back.
One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Alright, let's go see. Oh, you have bomb. Come. We gotta go fast. And we gotta clear all the... Oh, he's here. Or he was here. Careful. You press 3. Unless if you changed it. I don't know if you
Launching
did.
smoke.
Light planted.
Last
No, he
player
walked out.
standing.
He's close on the site. You stopped right there. So with that gun, you can run and gun. That little MP5, it's usually better to just run and spray that guy down. Because he'll have a stroke trying to shoot you, and that gun's good enough where at close range it will kill them.
Don't forget that.
So yeah, now that we lost that round, we did really good though. We did really good economic damage because all of them died except for one person. But they actually saved, so technically we didn't really do that much damage. Only one of them is broke. The other people can all buy. So yeah, buy a gun now, buy your assault rifle, make sure you always buy your armor. Always buy armor. And then abilities. Alright, so this round we're gonna push them. Just follow me.
Here.
I'm playing Brim, the old man. Our objective is to get on A. And kill people. Naturally.
I can't use
Yeah, I
that.
know, we're EMP. That's fine though. You don't have to use your powers yet. There's 2 on heaven. I'm gonna smoke it. And I'm gonna smoke
Smoke's
over
down. Stim beacon here. Molly.
Nice. Now come up. I have sight control. That's fine. One's out on the smoke, careful. So come plant default. Plant behind
Right
this.
here.
Well, you gotta plant behind the box, the big rectangle. Okay, you have bomb.
Like butter, baby.
Oh, there's a guy long. Our teammate got him. Okay.
Launching smoke.
One more long. I dropped my gun. Long is that long hallway. And one's heaven, be careful.
One enemy remaining.
That guy's heaven up there.
Last player standing.
Tagged and tagged.
That's what heaven is. Yeah, I pinged it. So like whenever I call something out, obviously you guys don't know the call. So if you pay attention to your surroundings or whatever, you'll see a ping usually. And you guys will try, hopefully will learn the call outs that way. Like I said, the only other way is like you watch pro play. Probably just like how you did with Call of Duty, right? You watch like professionals playing a match, and when they do a listening or when they're screaming on Twitch, you hear them screaming call outs of whatever the fuck. And that's how you learn. It's the same thing with this. Eventually you're gonna want to watch a tournament or something and try to get acquainted with that stuff. We can go long. So I'm gonna come smoke long, C long, and we'll come hit C.
Healing area.
I smoked it, and then I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna ult this fucking bum, and then we're gonna run up on him. Go, go, go. I got the stimmy. Go, go, go. He's backside. He's behind the side, yeah, nice. Alright, so we have site control now. You guys can plant safely, and we got the bomb down. Now all we're gonna do is defend. Like this guy's gonna get the bomb down, all we have to do, so wall that, Noe. Put your wall in that hallway.
Enemy spotted.
Like, don't block, yeah, but no, ooh, you just blocked your boy.
Watching here.
You sabotaged him.
Charges.
No, he can't.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, that's fine though, Don't worry about it. Just hide in a corner, like find a get to a spot. The last guy's in mid, right? So we know he's there because of the map. And he's gonna come probably this way.
Right here.
Oh, he's gonna shoot it. He's gonna shoot the wall right now. Be ready. I'm gonna let him run up, so you're gonna shoot him in the side. I'm baiting. Oh, never mind, he died in one bullet. I didn't know he was going to. Oh wait, we're gonna blow up. Oh, you did.
Last player
Oh,
standing.
I lost my
Even with
skin.
numbers, anything can still happen. Remember that.
Yeah, well, I lost. Yeah, you lose your gun because we blew up. I should have just killed him right away. We would have lived probably. But that's fine. We should have enough money where we can buy again because we won. Like I said, every kill you get gives you extra money. So when you're getting kills, you're getting like an extra 300 bucks every time you kill somebody. So right now on this round, we can just kind of chill. I wouldn't push them. Let's let them push us for once. And see what, like, let the round develop essentially. Please, garage.
Fire in the hole!
Be rocketing, you guys. Careful. Oh, and you haven't used your dash either, Joel. Make sure you always activate it. It's the mouse button, remember? That guy's in garage again. He's killing everybody in the garage.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they're both dead.
Last player standing. Spike down mid. One enemy remaining. Clutch.
Some things you just can't teach.
Where are we going this time? Remember what worked in the past.
We'll go long again. That way we can like work together as a team. See long. I'm gonna do the smokes again, and then you guys can. You're gonna put the wall up, but not yet. But like, don't walk up with your barrier up. Obviously, have your gun out. You should use it to get in sight. Like, you should be using. Wait, I didn't put the smokes up. Be careful with somebody swinging, you guys.
Down.
Alright, now we run up, and no friendly fire.
Molly.
Alright, so dash, you could like, well, we already cleared the site, so you shouldn't use dash. But dash is a little bit more harder to use, I guess. Hey, don't run down there. You should be walling that, remember? Because we're on defense. We planted already. Heal yourself and then put the wall. Oh, you don't have wall? Okay, that's fine. I smoked the hallway, so that guy's gonna come out blind. So just be ready for. All right, I'm gonna ult them when they come out on site.
Open up the sky.
They're gonna swing us right now from the back. They're gonna swing you right now,
Last
Joe.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
That's 3.
Clutch.
That's why they put me in charge.
You can always
Let's
tap
ruin
too,
their
technically.
day.
You don't always have to burst, but that's all preference as well. It's how you feel out your situation or your fight. So if we want, we could swing mid. Let's swing mid together. I'll swing first. You guys just swing right behind me, essentially. Well, like not directly behind me, but you know what I mean.
You
and
want
then
to play?
we'll see if we can
Let's
kill somebody.
play.
They have a sniper. Careful. He usually plays C so far. That's what I've taken notice to. So we can just come up on
Launching
site.
smoke.
I just smoked it. I'll molly the left. We just clear right and left. And then I'll get bomb down. Bombs. So we shouldn't all be in here. We shouldn't all be playing in this.
Out of charges.
Yeah, they were, I just killed one flanking. Oh, watch out with that. Kill that guy coming out. Nice. I'm gonna smoke that for us, Joel, right now. But yeah, we just have to watch the flank, me and you, pretty much. Oh, you should run away from that guy. He's sniping. Oh, he got me.
Last player standing.
Oh shit.
One
what's
enemy
that?
remaining.
That's okay. This guy should win it for us.
Found them. Don't worry, you're with me.
There you go. Oh, this game goes up to 13, so right now it's 11-8.
If we go easy on
That was a
them,
big round.
We'll never learn.
We could probably hit A again, and we can probably run them over. You have your ult too, so what you could do is you could sell your assault rifle if you want, Joel, and you could try to use the knives. But just know that you're only gonna have 5 knives. Actually, just keep that gun, I guess. It's probably better. But you should try to use your knives regardless, just to, you know, try it. You can just ult right now. Your knives don't disappear unless you throw all of them. Yeah, you can just hold, just press X. They won't go to waste unless you actually throw the knives. You just shoot at people. Try to aim at them. Yeah, like that. You just killed that guy in one hit. Hey, look at that.
Welcome to my
So you guys can rotate to A. Try to get to A now. Because A is where we're planting.
Spike planted.
Always be paying attention to your map, you know, just like you would on Call of Duty.
Smoke's down.
I smoked heaven again.
One enemy remaining.
Trained you.
Last guy's mid. Yeah. He's gonna probably flank, Noe. So you guys should get away from the bomb again, so... Alright, he was over here.
Gun here.
But yeah, always make sure you're also paying attention to the bomb. And listening for for how it's fast it's
Finish him
beeping.
off.
It's first to 13, so if we win this round, we'll win the game. Unless it goes overtime. In rank play, if it goes overtime, if the other team chooses to continue playing and your team does too, you can literally keep going back and forth up until like round 40s, 20s. And that'll turn into like an hour-long match. If you just keep drawing or like, you know, tying the leaderboard up. You have to win by 2. Oh my, I just got stunned.
Shot dark.
I mean, yeah, but that's also because of crosshair placement.
down.
Like, look at that guy, he just whiffed. And he sprayed and he didn't kill the guy.
Last player standing.
Lights down.
Yep. So now it'll be 12-9. I don't know why this guy's wasting our time, he's being weird. Here, let's just guarantee win the round, I guess, and or win the game.
Look like us.
Are you guys are planning on getting off or what?
So many questions.
Okay. If we want to just win, let's go C again. Here, I'll grab bomb though. Wait, give me the bomb. Press 3 and then press G. Oh, he gave you his skin, I think, or he's trying to. Take your gun out, Noe. He gave Noe a skin, I think.
Smoke's down. Stim beacon down.
Skins are pay to win, and they make you better, low key. Nah, that's all in the head, but low key, I think skins do give you advantage. When you're killing people with the skin, you feel nice. That's a fucked up wall, no bullshit. You see that? You see how that motherfucker just came out? You don't want them to be able to do that. They're gonna swing you right now, Noe. I'm gonna pretty much bait you, I guess.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Last player
Oh
standing.
no, this is bad.
Open up the sky!
One enemy remaining. Clutch. Attackers win.
Dog now. Feeling
I
proud.
bursted the first guy in like 4 bullets, or I killed him in 4, and then I killed the next guy in 3. Yeah, I did. He only died in the 3 bullets or 4 bullets as well. I mean, yeah. I just transferred my crosshair over. But I didn't shoot in between that. Like, I made sure to kill the first guy, then I moved my crosshair to the next guy, then I shot. I didn't shoot while it was still moving. Yep. You're getting off too, Noe? Oh, I guess so. Alrighty.